and welcome to R&D's silly D&D one-shot D&D with R&D thing that we're doing on Twitch now. And normally we have like a whole routine of things I say, but tonight I am completely thrown off because it's a one-shot and I know nothing. So I'm going to give it over to our Dungeon Master R&D, who is going to host us on what will surely be a silly evening. Oh,
Time filler between sessions because it'll be a while before we have another session, I think, because holidays and stuff. So we got ourselves with us. I'll let people introduce themselves because I think it'll be a bit before before people have a time to describe themselves. So I only have two of them on the board, which is the Goose and so we'll start with the Goose. Tell me about the Goose.
It's a goose. It's a very, very big goose with a very sharp butter knife.
It's a goose for a very sharp.
All you need to know, his alignment
That's
is chaotic. He is probably the avatar of some kind of chaos god, and he is a wild magic barbarian.
Wild magic barbarian. Okay. I'm gonna make you a proper token here in a second, but that's fine. All right. Next we got Jorg.
Jurg.
Jurg.
Jurg is a little goblin who, for some weird reason, has an ability to fight well. That's about it. Jurg's not the brightest bulb in the tree, not really, but is interested in hanging out with people who can teach her how to kill more efficiently and more effectively. So, yeah, more in the killing stabby part and less in the thinky solving problems part. That is Jurg.
Okay. That is Jurg. And then we got next Moonshine. Tell us about Moonshine.
Moonshine is a tiefling sorcerer who is often very odd and doesn't do what people think that would be normal. So she is just an odd little duck, but not an actual duck.
Not an actual
She's a
duck.
tiefling.
Yeah.
And finally, we got Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Officer Squitchy Scratch reporting for duty. I'm here to protect the world.
Perfect. So we got quite the gang.
Wait, I need to know if your nickname is Scritch or Scratch.
It's Officer Squitchy Scratch.
Yeah,
That is my name.
Yeah, you're not at the terms of nicknames yet.
You say the whole thing. Respect the law.
Respect my authority.
You all have very recently come back from an assignment where you dispatched an owlbear. So you were relaxing at the nearest bar that you could find.
It's bold of you to assume that the goose never relaxes.
Taking a little bit of, maybe not relax, but definitely putting your toes up for a bit. We're webbed feet until, hi, bud. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's this thing. I love you, but you're so annoying.
No, he's so cute.
He just sits up there all the time. That's all he does.
I would do if I was that small.
Yeah.
We've established he's a carrot. A cat
He's a
parrot.
carrot. He's a parrot. He's a parrot cat. Yes. At some point, you're gonna have to get tired of this shit, bud.
Someday he's gonna be too big to do this, and you're gonna really miss
I really
these
hope he
moments.
never is. I really hope he's.
Someday he's going to be too big to do it and still do it. Let's be honest.
That's very true.
But yeah, so as you're sitting there enjoying your drinks and whatnots, you hear there's a bit of a commotion outside, and so you all go out, step out of the bar to find yourselves what appears to be the middle of a festival. People are marching down the street, parading around with banners and signs and dancing, and people are throwing flowers and throwing leis on top of each other. It's a good old fashioned whatchamacallit, spring break here today. What do you want to do?
I want to get a leaf.
Jörg likes
Wanna
to
get a little-
party.
No.
Go dance. Is there music?
Dance. There's music everywhere.
All right.
People are dancing. Goose, you go up to how are you? I guess how are you gonna get a lay?
Gonna go up to one of the people who hand them out and honk at them, of course.
Honk.
Honk.
Do a persuasion.
Oh no, this is intimidation.
Do intimidation. Yes, you're gonna intimidate them into
Natural 20.
natural. So, they just drop all of the lays. They like in sheer shock. They're like and throw them up in the air. And Goose
Good.
like sticks his neck out and catches him each one like a catching rings on his neck, just until he's got like several of them stacked up on his neck. Just sitting
I'm now
there.
the prettiest goose at the ball.
Prettiest goose on the ball.
Great. That's what I will do. I will go around and show off my majesticness now.
Majestic neck of lays. All right. Jörg, what are you gonna do? Jörg.
Jörg's gonna dance.
Jörg is gonna dance.
Yeah.
You can roll me a performance.
Oh, this is gonna go terribly. Yeah, she's like Elaine from Seinfeld when she dances.
Yes.
But she's happy. She doesn't care how she looks.
She's having fun.
She's
People
dancing to
give
her own
you-
beat, literally.
As you're dancing around, you feel several squishy things that you step on, and people say "ow" and then walk away to the point where you have everyone's giving you like a pretty big berth, and no one's really getting like too close to you. They're like,
In case
"Oh,
I
no,
shoot an
we're-
arm out or a leg out or something or fart.
everyone's just you got plenty of space to dance all on your own.
That's how I like it.
All right,
Get out of
what's
my way.
Officer Scritchy Sketch gonna do?
I'm going to prowl and look for danger.
Prowl and look for danger. Roll me a perception check. All right. It is very crowded here. You are very satisfied, if nothing else, that you see lots of guards standing around, their hands on their hilts, ready to take on anyone who causes danger. So you're pretty satisfied that it's safe, but your kitty senses are tingling. You're like, something's around here. Something must be prowling around.
There better not be any rats around here.
No rats. Which takes us to Moonshine. What's Moonshine gonna do?
Moonshine is going to stay in the tavern and kind of occasionally peek out the window and then move away. And she's going to look and see if anybody in the commotion has left their keys behind.
Yeah, you can roll a perception too.
Okay.
Ah, it is so crowded out there. All those people, the anxiety of that many people being around is just too much. It's just you can only take little tiny glimpses, little tiny peeks out before you run back inside, and so aren't quite able to find any keys being dropped anywhere. The crowd kind of starts to get thin out a little bit, and the crowd you see it kind of start moving down the street towards what appears to be a setup of like some sort of bigger gathering further down the street.
I am still in the tavern. I am not moving anywhere. Peeking out.
What about the rest of you?
Well, I'm showing off my newfound accessories.
I am the dancing queen, young and sweet, and I'm turning green.
Eventually, the crowd just entirely fades away, and you are left at a pretty empty, dirty street as people have left behind leis and confetti and whatnots around. The crowd has just moved on to their own thing.
I take this as a victory.
Take the Moonshine. While you're inside, you get a little tap on your shoulder, and the owner of the tavern is there, and it's like, little lady, we're closing up for the festival. You gotta leave. If you want more beer, they got plenty of it over there. But I want to go.
Do you have?
Pretty much
Do you have a key?
a key? No, I mean I have a key for this place.
I would like it.
No. No, you cannot have my key. It's my key.
All right.
Yes, that's usually how this stuff works.
I suppose I will leave then. But I think that, the customer is always right. And I don't feel as if you are honoring that sacred bond.
You could be right. You could be right over there. Behind the door is where you can be.
So, and then I just sort of leave.
Okay. So you find yourselves out in a pretty much empty street. The tavern owner locks up the tavern and is heading out to the festival.
Betty locked it with a key.
Oh, he definitely locked it with a key. As he walks past you, he does this thing where he spins the keys on the key. Just like.
Jurg is still.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't know you were done.
I follow him. I go everywhere. I just constantly follow him. If he stops, I stop. I'm like 10 feet behind.
Are the rest of you gonna let your friend take off on her own?
I'll follow behind, singing the bard version of Who Let the Dogs Out. Who let the hounds loose? Woof, 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 woof.
I'm gonna follow, not just stop them, but because they're clearly gonna cause chaos, and I want to be part of it.
You're just doesn't know where else to go.
Your Officer Screechy Scratch. The
It's Officer Squeaky Scratch.
Officer Screechy Crash. Your new friends. They
Nope.
seem up to no good.
You've given R&D a difficult thing to say. He's never gonna say it right.
Oh God, no.
Officer Squeaky Scratch is looking for danger
Yes.
and rats.
Your friends. They look like they're gonna get in some danger. They're
Yeah,
up to
I'm-
no good.
I've got to go save them because I have to save the world.
Yes. And so all of you together, with Moonshine First, Goose, and Jorg. I'm gonna not ever get that right.
It's Jurg. I mean, I don't know how
Jurg.
else I could spell it.
Jorg.
Yeah.
With
W.
Jorg, pretty close behind, are all eventually make it to the festival. So I can take you. And finally, Officer Scritch Scratch.
Yes.
Just pretend you're the Swedish chef
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
York.
York.
Yeah.
You find yourselves in a nice clearing that has been set up with booths and stands, food. The music is now here, and people are just everywhere. You hear the clanking of steel against itself, the firing of arrows, and some horses made nearby.
Where are we again? We at the bottom?
You guys can start down here. But
Ping us where we should start. Yeah, oh, where I was. Excellent. I dragged myself up.
giant cat.
Big kitty. Big goose.
I hope you appreciate the pictures I found for the goose.
Oh, they were great.
Where's the tavern keeper?
The tavern keeper has made his way into this section here.
We just stalked this random tavern keeper.
Oh, well, then I'm going over there.
Do you want me to stab him? I
I'm
can
not-
stab him for you. You When we stab him,
No.
Stab him for me.
we'll stab. Woof, woof, woof.
What?
These tents are like they're stores. They're like, you find yourselves in an area with like people are selling their wares and snacks and things like that. It's
Ooh,
very
snacks.
traditional, like souvenirs and garbage like that.
And they have crepes.
Um,
I would like a crepe with sugar and banana and cinnamon in the middle.
sure.
They have that.
You can roll for
Or
perception.
ham and cheese. You'll get an advantage on a ham and cheese because of smelling, smell ham.
That's your preferred enemy, ham and cheese.
That's okay. Just 9.
You're gonna fall. That's what you're gonna do.
Duh.
It's okay. He's a cat. He's practically made to fall.
He's well equipped to handle it.
Move your butt over. There you go. Okay. No, unfortunately, they do not have crepes or ham and cheese. It's just they have a lot of fruits. They have what appears to be hot dogs. To Moonshine's great surprise, they have antique keys.
I would like to buy all the keys.
Do they have like apples with caramel on them?
Oh no, just the healthy stuff here. Just
Do I-
This
the
place
healthy-
sucks.
Do I see anyone else around that looks like they might have money in their pocket?
Pretty much everyone here looks like they have money in their pockets.
I would like to attempt to steal some money so I can buy a hot dog.
Okay, go for it.
Did
So-
we start out with money?
You did start out with money.
I don't think
don't.
he cares.
I
How
started
much
out with one
money did-
item.
Ah,
Did we start off with?
Yes. Start out with whatever your starting money would be.
It's based on your background and
Yeah, I don't
your
know what it
class.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
but
usually
I
like
don't
10
start out
gold.
with money. I start
I'm
out
just
with a
gonna
very
put down
sharp butter
10
knife.
gold.
That's it.
10 gold is fine. Yes.
Anyways,
So you want to buy
I would
10
like
gold's worth of keys.
Yes. Yes.
Roll
Sleight of
me
hand.
a d12. Oh, they have 12 whole keys for you. For 10 gold, you get 12 keys. The merchant puts them all in a big key ring so that when he hands
No,
it to you,
no,
it jingle
no,
jangles.
No, I have my own key ring.
Okay. He takes it back. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, and slowly takes them all off. And yeah, as he takes each one off, he hands it to you. Takes off the next one, hands it to you. Takes off the next one, hands it to you.
All right. I take out of a big pocket a giant set of random keys and I very slowly put every key onto this giant set.
Oh my god.
And then I go and I put them back in my pocket and walk away.
Okay.
I'm happy now.
You can come again.
Will you have
okay.
more keys?
You have sold me clear of keys, but so next year.
Okay.
Goose, roll me a sleight of hand.
I'm going to be watching the goose.
Goose. Sleight of
13.
hand. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how smart the person or how perceptive. Oh no, they are just slightly less perceptive of you. So,
I guess it's more sleight of beak.
sleight of beak. Let's see. Officer Scritchy Scratch. You see the goose like he looks like he's stretching his neck. He's like he goes down a little bit and then goes up. I mean, you're like, oh yes, big stretch. That sounds like fun. And then you end up just doing a big stretch yourself. Big old kitty stretch.
Yeah.
So you have both the goose and Officer Scritchy Scratch just like doing big stretches. You find yourself a purse with 8 gold in it. The goose.
Great. I go and put the purse on the stand at the hot dog table, and go hot dog.
I don't need that much.
Hot dog.
Okay. And he hands you a hot dog on a stick. It's not on a thing. It's not on a bun.
I swallowed a hot dog whole.
A hot dog and the stick. Just
Yes. Well, not the stick. Not that idiotic.
you chew on. Well, you don't chew on it because you don't have teeth. Do you have teeth? Do geese have teeth?
They're not teeth, but like if you look at the picture, yes, geese have teeth. They have serrated. There's a reason why it hurts so much to be bitten by them.
Eventually the goose just spits out the stick and just sits there on the ground, and then the goose walks away.
Yes.
8 gold poorer, but 1 hot dog richer. Officer Scritchy Scratch, you do hear Scritchy Scratch. You do hear from your feline ears some rustling over by this pit over here. People are crowding around, but everyone's like crowding around and cheering. But every once in a while, you hear a "Hey!" Like, what are you doing down there? It makes you a little suspicious.
Danger is afoot. I must get to the bottom of this.
Mm-hmm. As you approach the area, you see that this seems to be some sort of small little fighting arena. There's some weapons, and people sit there, grab some weapons, and try to hit each other. The weapons look blunt, and no one's like taking any damage besides getting hit by a thing, but no one's getting like stabbed or anything. People go up. We'll start with these 2 people go up and fight. You do see one of them pick up a sword, the other one pick up an axe. And as the man goes to swing, and he hits the axe, this blade just breaks off at the hilt, leaving him with no weapon, and so he gets easily dispatched. And then as he falls to the ground and calls uncle, you hear a little giggle from the bush.
I will investigate the bush.
Roll me a perception. Oh, yes, he's not. What you see is you sneak up behind this little creature who's sitting hunched in the bush, kind of looking out at what's going on. He appears to have green skin and long ears. Kind of reminds you of Jorg, with the way that he looks. And he sits there. You see that he's got some tools sitting in a bag next to him, like a hacksaw and screwdrivers and things like that.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull out my rapier and go, "Sir, you are under arrest."
The little goblin turns around and looks at you and says, "Jesus, the fox is here!" And you see him just sprint away.
It's illegal to run away.
You can do an athletics to see if you can keep up with him.
An athletics, okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you're probably pretty proficient in it. Ooh, he did well. You get tangled up in the bush. The branches are too much, and you can't quite keep up with him.
Please, sir, come back. It is illegal to run away.
Do the rest of us hear this commotion?
At this point, because there's rustling and Officer Scritchy Scratch is yelling, you do get to see him at least struggling to try to get out of the bushes. But
that sounds like chaos. I will move over.
You don't know what else is going on.
Moonshine will move over too. Just sort of move over.
All right. You got your team has shown up. Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Scritchy Scratch looks to the He goes, there is evil afoot, everyone.
I suspect that is true.
Yes, there is evil creatures here that are not rats this time.
You're
But
just gonna.
Instead, they are of a different sort of rat.
Jurg looking under her feet.
Yes, these are the green goblins.
Green.
They are here.
Well, we know Jurg is here. We
Yeah.
came
No,
with her.
there are bad goblins. And they're here to ruin the festival. And also the world.
Does that mean
Where?
the music will stop?
Where?
Yes.
I don't want the music to stop. I like the music.
Where?
I was entangled with one in the bush. But it escaped me.
I look inside the bush.
The only thing that's left behind is the bag of tools.
Are there any keys?
No keys. There is a set of thieves' tools, a hacksaw, set of carpenter's tools.
You requisitioned his tools. He won't be able to hacksaw his way out of prison now.
Or a thieves' way out. Or in. Or sideways.
Is there Where? Where?
Was that a sentence?
Yes, where?
Where what?
Goblin. Where is Goblin?
Where is Goblin?
We have to investigate further to find the bad goblin.
Well,
This is a crime that could destroy the world, if not the universe.
Very epic for a fourth level
level?
encounter.
We have to save the world.
All right. We might as well if we're here.
yeah. Okay, so where do we
Uh,
start? Where is this goblin? We have their tracks. Did he walk somewhere? Did he run away in a direction? If you smelled
He
him
went
again, would you
that
know?
way.
He ran
went-
away. He ran towards the archery area.
He went toward the archery competition.
I immediately start walking towards the archery competition.
I think we should go to see if he's over there. Seems.
Yes, it is time for
Are
us
these
to
bushes or
assemble.
hills or just grass?
Those are grassy knolls.
Okay.
Oh, those are
perfect.
terrible places.
Perfect for shooting at a U.S. president.
That's in here. Just get in the cart, look around a little bit, just be nosy, and then come over. Eventually, make your way over. You got distracted. There's something shiny in the cart.
There
As you
better not
approach-
be
I am
rats.
definitely here first because I have a speed of 50.
Oh yeah,
As
so
you
you get
approach,
there. Yeah.
Goose, you do see arrows flying from one end of the archery range to the other with a little thunk at the end. After everyone has shot their arrows, people go out, pick up their arrows, and then walk back.
Do I see a goblin?
We must find the goblins.
You can roll perception.
19.
19. You don't see a goblin. The only thing that you do see is what appears to be it's a nice spring day. Like it feels great. There's a nice
It's
breeze.
a lovely day at
It's
the
a
festival.
lovely spring festival. But you see what appears to be a rather tall figure wearing a very big coat and a hood. And the thing that catches your eye, besides the fact that it's very inappropriate dress for a nice spring day, is that when he walks, he appears to walk from the bottom first, and then the top catches up to him.
I will go over and hung at him.
Roll an intimidation.
10.
10. The creature, the man kind of he leans back and then leans forward and goes honk back at you, before he grabs a bow and starts to string it.
I would like to run into him.
Roll in acrobatics?
No, that would be a shove attempt.
Yeah, it's an athletics.
It'd be opposed athletics.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be
cool.
Terrible
on the plate. So okay, you kind of do that like thing that bulls do, where you get your foot ready to go, and as you do that, the man turns around, and so you run straight at him, and what you feel like should be his shins, like you hit straight into his shins. It feels like tiny little arms grab you, and knock you to the floor. And they're like, no. And then the man starts to walk away from you very quickly, but very, very wobbly.
I follow.
The rest of us there?
Yeah, I want to make it. Can I do a perception check to see if I notice a little hand grab?
Yeah.
14.
14.
I'm just thinking Jurg is maybe
trying to hide it.
Yeah, I'm thinking Jurg is like, as a goblin, she's probably tried to do the stack 3 goblins on top and wear a long coat and get into a adult place that you're not meant to get. So she's thinking this is what this happened in here.
That goblins are not allowed into adult places. All the goblins are kids.
Well, humans can be really, prejudiced against us.
Yeah,
I know.
So, you do see that you don't see the hands, but what you do see is this what appears to be a tall person wearing way too much clothes, running away from a goose, while like the back of him is just like the top half is just flopping in the air, and the bottom half is like in full sprint.
Yeah, that's 3 goblins stacked up on top of each other.
Those are the perpetrators, and we must stop them. For if we do not, the world is in danger.
I would like to attempt to shove them over again.
Because he's got a speed of 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not getting away from you, but they're... Oh.
And this time I'd like to fly.
You did pretty bad last time, so...
18.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah,
I would like to fly up and get the top one.
Okay. So rather than shove, you grab his hood, and you.
No, I just land. I land on him. I just land on his shoulders and tilt backwards so that the weight causes him to fall.
So what happens next is that you see the cloak fall back and fall flat on the ground, and then just sits there and wiggles. But the bottom half, which is really just like a single goblin, looks back and continues to run, as a cloak just sits there and ruffles around.
Attack of opportunity.
Are you gonna attack him?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my beak attack on him.
Use your beak attack on him.
Lethally or non-lethally?
There's difference.
Yeah. You peck it at his butt.
Definitely not. You try around, try to grab at him, but the thing in front of you flails around. The cloak flails around, distracting you.
Get fabric.
You should catch the one that's running, I say to Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Yes, stop right there, criminal. You have crimes to answer for against the world.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
I'm gonna chase him.
Gonna chase him. Oh, we have a net thrown out.
Yeah, on the ones on the ground.
Oh, the one that's on the ground gets a netted. Okay, so the one on the ground gets netted.
While the
Already
chase
sitting
happens.
on it.
Yeah, we'll get this guy. We'll get the other one out here. You can Officer Scritchy Scratch. You can also try to do an athletics. See if you can stop him from getting away from the hands of justice.
What am I doing? Am I catching up with them or what?
Oh, you're fast enough. He's a goblin.
Oh, okay. So I'm not trying to shove him.
Oh, you're gonna try to show him?
I'm not
What are
trying
you
to
gonna
shove
do?
him. I'm doing something funner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stab him.
Oh,
Gonna stab him. Oh no!
But we need the exposition dump.
We have one that's alive.
So Scratchy Scratch, taking this very seriously, pulls out his rapier and he stabs through.
Go forward. That hits.
10 piercing damage.
You poke him and he like grabs his side and just falls over on the ground, and he just starts like, "Ow, that hurts! Why would you do that? Oh no, that's so much pain! This is the worst thing ever! Why?
That's what you get,
Cruel
criminal.
world.
What a cruel world this is! This is awful! I didn't even. What did I even do to you?
You are breaking the law.
It's going dark.
Since when is running a law?
Don't you want to like Carolyn?
Goose, Officer Goose, please apprehend the man.
Officer
I
Goose.
will run after him and be very confused with the officer, but also kind of liking it. And I will run over and peck him directly in his wound.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we are assholes.
we are assholes.
I'm a goose.
Moonshine
like
is just
chaos.
going to look at this and say, all cops are bastards.
Yeah.
So like peck him to like make him fall over and like meaning more pain so he doesn't run
All
anywhere.
right, make your attack.
Tomorrow, yeah, do your attack. Tomorrow morning, there's gonna be a newspaper article about
An assault.
officer involved with rapier. There was an officer involved with a rapier attack.
Pecking.
How was the officer involved?
I'm not actually damaging him. I'm just like poking. It's not like I'm not actually biting.
Beating him up.
You're just poking his wound.
Oh, shit.
You can roll an intimidation. See if you manage to keep him there.
10.
Man, you and your tens. That's like
Yeah. How many fucking 10s am I gonna roll?
Yeah. Okay. He just sits there and screams
Doesn't
even
even make
louder at this
sense.
point.
Moonshine will go over and say,
Yeah, it should be 15.
They're there. They're there.
I'll hiss at him. At
Do you
the
have any
goblin.
keys?
What? No. Why
Are
would I
you
have
sure? For things that get locked. Does
We
your
don't have
friend have any
locks.
keys?
They're gonna go away for a long time. No key will save them.
Can I rifle his pockets to see if he has any keys?
You can rifle through his pocket to see if he's got keys.
You're just gonna draw
Investigate.
her weapon and call over, Officer Scritch or Colonel Scritch Scratch. Should I stab this one too?
Do not stab them until they run away and then stab them.
Okay.
Should I do an investigation?
Yeah, roll investigation on
6.
6. No, definitely he bats at your beak as you try to look for
we
things.
rolled for
I
shit.
honk at him.
Fourth level sucks, man.
Yeah, you're
I'm
good
gonna
at rolling.
sit next to him and look at his face and say, I was told that you were going to destroy the world. Is that true?
We will get our revenge. This treatment it's appalling. Wait till the boss hears about this. He'll kill you all.
Does the boss have keys?
He's got lots
Where is he? I'll turn around to Officer Scritchy Scratch and says, these criminals have a master criminal who is in charge and is carrying out a great crime of revenge against the world, causing great danger.
This is a terrible thing, and we must stop it at all costs. And I bet you anything that the great villain in this story is the giant rat, who is my greatest enemy.
As they're talking, I'm just gonna sit on the goblin's head, just like roosting on it.
Look over, and R&D's writing giant rat.
Giant rat. It's a stat block for the giant rat.
So this other
Is it Mori Ratty?
Mori Ratty. Oh. This other goblin. That's netted and still wearing a cloak, or is exposed, I guess. I'd like to just say to it in Goblin, why are you trying to destroy the world?
For revenge!
Revenge against me?
Against justice and freedom.
You should know! These humans, they treat us awful!
Well, everyone treats us awful.
Yes, we will get revenge! You should join our cause!
I don't know. What's your cause? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, we got a big machine coming. The boss has been working on it. It's gonna crush all the humans.
Your boss is making a machine? I don't know goblins that can make machines.
Oh, he's very smart. Smartest goblin ever.
What's his name?
Donatello.
Gib.
Grib?
Gib.
Gib.
Gib the Great.
Gib the Great.
Gib with a D. With a D. What's your name?
Yerg? What's your name?
Er?
Hi,
Gree.
Gree?
Gree.
Is he French?
Gree?
French? Is that why it's so
Did we all take mushrooms before this session?
You're just embracing the chaos at this point.
All right, yeah.
I'm just giving R&D back what he gives to us every summer.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's true.
It is about revenge.
The theme of tonight is revenge. Revenge.
Oh, so Bree, or Brig, or Brit, what's your boss's name again?
We.
No, their name is a wee.
His name is Dib.
Dib.
Gib.
Gib. Gid.
Man, we should just get revenge on you. You're so rude.
Oh, where's Gib?
Gwyntel.
Gibbida.
Is it Gib or
I thought you said it
Jib?
was a did.
I'm pretty sure it's the giant rat.
No rats.
All right, take us to.
What are you talking about?
You want to meet their boss? We should have them take us to their boss. Maybe we want to join up. Who knows?
Take me to your leader.
Where is your boss located?
Oh, he'll be here.
Where?
No. We should go to him first.
He's a pretty busy man. Doesn't really have time in his schedule.
Is he
But he's on his
harboring
way.
the giant rat?
What rat?
The giant rat.
Is he on his way here?
My ratty.
Yes, he's gonna destroy all the humans here.
What? None of us are humans, so we will be safe.
Oh, but I'll tell him how you treated me, and then you won't be safe. I'm his
You
favorite.
are a criminal and must be punished. And I'll hit him again with my rapier.
No, I'm his favorite.
Did you want them to
You have-
die so that they
So-
will not tell the boss, whose name may or may not be Glib?
I was about to say you would probably get advantage because I'm sitting on top of him.
But doesn't matter anyway. as this goblin is yelling about being his favorite, you hear from the muffled coat some the other goblin say, "What are you talking about? I'm his favorite. You're not his favorite. And he's gonna kill you all.
I'm his favorite.
You're not even part of the group.
I am now.
He'll never accept you."
I peck him in the head.
All right. So how long do we have like time to find some decent food before he comes? Like how long before he's gonna get here?
What do you think? I have a schedule?
Yes.
That he
maybe.
did.
What? No, he's just coming.
Oh
Gross.
no! Do you like? Have you been waiting for him for like years and years and decades? And it's like a legend of a
No,
leader.
I just talked to him yesterday. We're here for reconnaissance.
Oh, what are you gonna tell him?
Chew on the goblin's hair.
I'm gonna tell him there's a bunch of losers here. You just run them over.
Well, unless you go back, you can't reconnaissance him.
Yeah,
Oh.
we've got you now.
So you will not be his favorite anymore because you will have failed in your duty.
Oh, is he gonna kill you when you fail him? I've heard about
No.
Orga
Quite
Court.
probably.
You could go to Orga Court.
We're goblins.
Yeah, but everyone has to go to Ogre Court.
No, we go to Goblin Court.
Or Time Court.
It's not as bad as Orc Court.
Terrible.
Ogre Court's really bad. Goblin
Yeah.
Court's like not as bad.
Goose court. Goose court.
Well, you're gonna go to Goblin Court.
You're gonna go to the only court that matters, the justice system of the law.
The justice system
I didn't
of
know
the
anything
law.
about that.
It's like if
Officer Scritchy Scratch,
Yes.
who granted you the status of police? Under which authority do you practice law?
Mine.
I am Officer Squeaky Scratch of the Kitty Cat Police.
Oh. Well, see there? The Kitty Cat Court. That's where you'll go. And you will
Ooh.
have failed in your duty. Or, conversely, you could just go and we'll just go with you.
As you're saying these things, and in the nearby distance, you start to hear the creaking of wheels. And as you look over, you see a cart, not manned by any horse or anything, jerk forward and then stop. And then from inside, you hear a voice. Stop being lazy! Push! Push! And then the cart moves forward a little bit more before stopping again. And more yelling to move forward, to push.
Left
Sorry,
click.
map
Yeah, where is it on the map?
down here. The
Down
big
here.
cart down there.
Lower
Oh.
left. Lower
Oh,
left.
that looked like it was just part of the map.
No, it moved several times.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was looking. I was looking for like a miniature.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does move, but it looks so it's by the same map maker, so it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's everything else, just much larger.
I
See,
think
I
you're
told you
in
the boss
luck.
would get here.
This is a great crime, and we must stop it.
You can't stop him.
I'm gonna hit him with my rapier.
Machine.
Honk.
I'm like hitting him like a baton.
You hear more yelling, and the cart moves forward.
You know, Jess's character reminds me of like a second edition paladin, but like without the requirements for wisdom or intelligence.
I'm imagining the movie version of him being played by Sylvester Stallone, reprising the Just Read them. But I have like pitch shifted up.
No, it's just the embodiment of my actual cat.
I think that cart probably has the boss goblin with the keys in it. And we must save the world and get the keys.
And save the world we shall, for we are the kitty cat police.
Sure,
Without
that
the
works.
world, there will be
Assemble!
nothing to be. There will be no chaos.
What are we gonna do with this one? She's she's sitting on the one that the net's on now, and she kind of bounces up and down, so it grunts as air goes out of, from her way.
As she do that, the goose will hop on the one he's sitting on. As well.
Copycat. Also cool.
So,
Officer Goose, have you ever perpetrated a coup de grace?
The goose has no idea what that means.
A
The goose has an
guagua?
intelligence of 8.
It means when you kill someone.
Yes.
Have you killed Goose?
I recommend doing that now.
I will take out. You see the goose reach under its wing and somehow pull out a very sharp butter knife
Oh, God.
and stab the goblin.
all right, everybody can roll initiative. You have a
17.
no. Let me get. Oh yeah, no.
I was sitting on him.
He's pretty dead. You all can.
Can
roll
I cast
initiative.
mage armor on myself before initiative starts? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
you
do
do that.
That is absolutely terrible.
Damn it. How do I do
Oh, I do 11 slashing damage.
Whoa, bud. Claws, bud.
That's not what
No, it's a butter knife.
I'll be
It's
right
like a great axe or something. I modeled it after. Damage.
I'll be here about 2 minutes.
Okay.
No worries. I'm gonna go refill my beer while festing happens. Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Pastor's plane.
Ah, yes.
Has she been taken off? She hasn't even taken. Oh yeah, I guess she has.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
She left at 6:30, right? I was reflecting.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I got 22. I'm not on the
You're not on
sheet
the-
though.
No, she's like halfway through the journey to Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's pretty close.
Yeah.
You
This
got
is
a
some-
22, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's that. I think that's everyone. Oh, you got 14. You got an 8. And Leslie, you got another 8. So we'll make you an 8.5. Okay, I'm gonna go grab myself another drink. I don't know. Plan, talk among yourselves so there's less dead air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy
So we
wait.
don't really know each other very well. What do each of us do? Like, what'd you build? Like, what can you do?
I don't. That depends on what I roll.
Well, do you what you have stabby weapons? You melee weapons?
I have one item.
Your
It's a
butter
very
knife.
sharp butter knife.
Okay. So like a dagger, basically. Is it like a 1d4?
No, it is modeled. It does a D10 of slashing. It's modeled after a much stronger weapon.
Okay. All right.
That's why
So,
it's very sharp. And then
you're-
I have,
yeah.
whenever I rage, I will do some one of a random nonsense, which can be everything from making exploding flumps appear to lightning,
Okay. What about
also
you, Chrissy?
teleportation.
I'm an aberrant mind sorcerer.
Okay.
I mess with
range.
other people's minds
Okay.
sometimes.
Touch attacks or range attacks?
Oh, mostly ranged, but
Okay.
what do you do?
Well, Jurg is a goblin, so she stays away and like runs away and shit. But she's got a blowgun, a crossbow, light crossbow, her net, and because she came equipped with a longbow, which is probably as tall as she is, I swapped that out for a short sword.
I'm back.
So, but mostly, and then she's got some combat because she's a fighter. I accidentally, instead of opening them up, posted them earlier. She's got like a bait and switch where if she's within 5 feet of a creature, she can use her superiority die to switch places with that creature, which means it could like put it closer to one of the enemies. As well, it's called Maneuver Commander Strike, whereas I can basically forgo one of my attacks and as a bonus action directed a companion to strike instead, which would be pretty cool because maybe I can't really get a good hit off, but someone else can. And yeah, that's
Officer Squishy Scratch here. Did you see that, boys? Hello, it's me, the Officer Squishy Scratch in the flesh.
nice.
I'm here to save the world. I'm going.
Oh, Logado.
Double cat.
Wow,
Yeah.
people are gonna come to watch the stream for the cats, not us. You know that, right?
I love her so much.
Whatever gives us views.
Yes, exactly.
Oh no, I already knew that. That's why the logo for my channel is just Hobbs.
This cat.
I know
she
what the
was-
views are.
She was in the hallway, and I walk up there, and she's like chirping at me and following me. She follows me all the way downstairs to the kitchen, sits there, follows me all the way back up, and it's like, "Can I come in the room with you, please?" It's
She
like,
knows you're up to no good and she wants to save the world.
She wants to save the world.
Get up there.
All right. So yeah, I think we know a little bit better. Oh, we were just discussing what each of us does. So I'm like more of a melee, but I can do some up close. The goose is melee, and Chrissy's moon.
But I mean,
Shine
I can
is
do a little bit of
ranged.
depending on
Yeah,
depending on what I roll. I can do some range stuff. Yeah.
But I'm just thinking like for fights and stuff. What are people totally gonna
Oh
fall
no,
back or rush up?
I'm
And
no,
and,
I'm
Mhm.
going straight into battle.
Yes, yeah.
Beating on the nearest thing.
And Jess, what is your character? How does he fight?
fighter. It's just
okay.
a full on
Straight on
champion fighter.
All right.
But it's a dexterity fighter. But there's really no difference because I have a shield. I have 18 AC.
Okay, I'm a battle
um,
master fighter with the
yeah.
archery bonus. So
I just went champion. So I have a 19 to 20 crit range instead of
okay,
19 to 20.
two melee, two ranged, and no healers. So we need to buy some
Good.
potions.
Good. I don't.
They might sell
I
some.
have-
Well, I don't think it
the
matters
potential
for
for
the
healing.
goose. But I think last time I gave everybody 2 healing potions to begin with. If you didn't get any, just to not kill you all.
Okay, we can just add those.
Yeah, just add those.
Okay.
Add them to our killer sheets.
Mhm.
And
No,
then we will
you are
save the
so
world.
naughty.
You should be good like me. I'm a good kitty cat.
You're so naughty. Who taught you to be naughty? I know it was Hobbs.
It was definitely hops or pumpkin.
Don't yell at me.
You should be good like me. It'd be a good example for your community.
Be a good example for the community. You hear that? Oh. No.
Basic healing,
Bleh.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think everyone's got their drinks and whatnots. So with that, I gotta add one more, which is because of course there is 20. There's always a
So-
20.
I assume that the goblin I was sitting on is dead now.
Yes, the goblin you were sitting on is dead now. The other one has very low HP. But you have a whole cart coming.
We must stop this cart.
You must stop the cart. As you look at the cart, it is being held together by Trecep and Hope at this point. It is falling apart. Like even as it goes down, you can hear it just everything
You
rattles.
can see the bits falling off it.
Yeah, it's definitely not the sturdiest thing in the world, but it is goblin powered, which sometimes is all you need is goblin power. So with that, Moonshine, you get to go first. There's a giant cart and one mostly dead goblin on the floor.
All right, I am going to head over here and sort of get behind cover of this cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach around and try to shoot the cart itself with a firebolt.
Oh,
If it hits, it's
that hits it, but the fire doesn't do it. Just whoosh and sparks away.
Interesting. I say, I don't think fire does much to this particular cart.
That takes us to anything else? I'm sorry.
No, nothing. She's just gonna stay right where she is, behind cover.
That takes us to Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Officer Squishy Scratch is going to pull out Officer Squishy Scratch's standard issue crossbow and take aim. And if any bad guys come out of that cart, I'm going to shoot them.
Okay. Sounds good. We've got one held action. We takes us to 20 lair actiony things or whatever. Random actiony things. You hear from the cart.
Card actions.
Cart actions. You hear from inside the cart. A tiny voice voice of them. Everybody ready? Fire! And the top of the cart opens up to a volley of let's say 5-ish goblins stick their heads out, shooting a volley of arrows. So you can take your shot, Officer Scratch. First.
All right. Let's see. What?
That's mathematically impossible.
Hold on.
You shoot yourself.
Hold
Shoot
on.
yourself.
I'm out of fuck. I changed my crit range, and I guess that's not what I was supposed to do. How I was supposed to do
You rolled a 9 minus 20
minus 20.
30
Plus 5.
Oh,
plus.
This is so
You rolled a 9
confusing.
plus 5.
why did you
really.
change it?
Yes.
So it should be a 14,
Hold on. Let's try
which
it.
isn't I think enough to hit one of them.
Okay. 14
No,
is
it's not.
enough. Oh,
Why did you change it, Jess?
I didn't. I don't see anything that I did to it. I changed the crit range.
No. Where did you change the crit range? In
In the damage thing, or in the rapier stat block.
in the attack.
Yeah, because it's saying rolling 1d20 CS greater than 19 minus 20 plus.
I don't know what any of
Yeah.
that means.
So maybe just
This was the shit that was on there when I made the character, so maybe it was.
I think
Mancer issue.
you just normally with the crit range you just put in the lower limit, so you just put in 19,
So can you edit that inside?
not
the...
19 minus 20.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's not 19 through 20.
That's why it's doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me try this one now. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
We all slowly learning how to speak Roll20 code.
All right. Yes. I'll give you the second one.
Okay. Who give me the
I'll give you
the crit?
I'll give you the-
Okay. So that's, I guess crossbows count for dual style. It's 4 plus 1, 5 damage.
5
Really?
damage.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I rolled a 1. Okay.
Yeah, because you're only holding a weapon.
Yeah.
They're one-handed, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's 6 damage, 7 damage, 7 damage.
7 damage works for me.
Okay.
You hit one of the goblins in the shoulder, and you hear a loud "Ow! That hurt! Why would you do that? Did you hear that? You see that, boss? That little cat over there. He did me." And then,
I will bring all of you to justice.
Now the volley of arrow comes down, and I need everyone in this little group up here to do me a dex save.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Got a +5 even.
With liberty and justice for all.
Actually, this
So
is-
including the kitty cat and
Do I need to make a dex save?
no, you're too far away. You're in the wrong circle.
What about the goblin that's on
Oh,
the ground?
he's failing it. He's on the ground. He ain't surviving this. Probably.
Well, that means.
I was gonna try to talk to
we
him.
don't. Oh,
Talk is over. It's time for action.
Officer Scritchy Scratch, I need your deck save.
I did. It was.
Oh, this is the first one.
it's a 5.
Okay. So everybody sees the goose. Like a swan.
I take offense to that.
Move through the arrows as if it's raining down. Just
I catch one of them in
wings
my
up, whoosh.
in my.
Neck kind of flips around a little bit behind the body. Only catching a couple of arrows, taking 2 points of piercing damage as one of the arrows just barely grazes his shoulder. The rest of you try to mimic, and you're like, "Oh, we know how to do this," but end up stumbling over your feet and getting hit by a couple of more arrows. Each of you taking 5 points of
Yeah.
piercing.
I was actually sat on my goblin still, so I couldn't
Oh,
really move out of the
yes.
way.
You can
Kinda, like,
remove.
took him in my leg.
The goblin on the ground. The goblin on the ground. He got a 5, so he definitely didn't make it. So he takes all 5, which is all of his health points that he had left.
Oh,
So you see the arrows just come down, and all you have left is a goblin porcupine on the floor.
it's gonna let him run away if he had disarmed, but killed by his own friendly fire.
Oh.
Sad way
And
to
that
go.
takes us to the goblins on the inside. So the goblins on the inside. I think-
Inside you are 2 goblins.
inside you are 2 goblins. I think Kitty Officer Scritchy
You are
Scratch
right.
and York are the 2 closest ones, and they are going to take out their sharp bows and shoot. I think only two of them can see you. So one for Officer Kitty Cat with a 19, which I'm sure hits you,
Mhm.
and a 19 for
Yep, that hits me too.
yeah, both of them are going to hit you without adding things. So you guys take 1d6 plus 3 damage each. So 6 points of piercing damage each as the arrows pierced your shoulders. Which
You
takes us-
dastardly fiends, we will stop you this day.
which takes us to the goblin boss, who is mostly just yelling orders to you. Hear orders, but you also hear a few inspirational sentences from him. Good job, George. You aim well there, and you did good. The rest of you are lazy bums. Do better.
George the goblin.
George the goblin. And that is all of them. So that takes us to the cart. Is the cart gonna lurch forward today? It is. So with that, the cart moves forward. Ooh, right through our friend. Right through our friend too. As it moves. Bam.
Is there no
Right
protection
there.
from the cat in front of her?
No protection. It ignores difficult terrain. Does not give a fuck about
But
anything.
it's not difficult terrain. It's a big thing it's running into.
It just runs right through it.
Yeah.
need
Do
a
I
dex
get
save,
to
not
make a
very high.
dex save or?
Dex save of you're looking for a 12.
All right.
Oh
Oh
Officer Moonshine down.
Officer
You-
down! Officer down!
no! You see the cart that she's hiding in front of get demolished, and then her body. Oh, they rolled terribly. Get run over by the cart as she takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage from the cart running her over.
over your feet. Only 5 points.
You do get to move like 5 feet away from the thing, so you're not going to be stuck under it.
So like that.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good
That
shot.
works. All right, that takes us to Jurg.
All right.
Now, you start to hear the screams of the people in the stands as they see Moonshine get run over.
Chaos.
Yeah, Yerk thinks they're cheering for her.
Wow.
So she's like, yeah, I know. And she gets out her crossbow, her light
Fouls
crossbow.
a couple of times to the crowd.
Yep. Takes her time, lines up her shot, and she can see into the windows now. We're obviously close enough, so just aim at one of the goblins in the cart, because you said there were two.
The goblins
on the
have 4 over in the cart.
Sorry, they flipped over in the cart?
No, they have full cover in the cart.
There aren't any windows. The top opens and they.
Okay, then she is going to hold her action for the next time they open up a window to fire out, and she's going to put one in between their eyes.
All right. You cannot steal my dice, bud. That's just not how any of this works. Okay. Takes us to the goose.
Oh.
Moonshine has been run over.
I'm
Trampled.
gonna fly over and land. Not gonna land, but I'm gonna stay just above the top of the cart, and then I would like to honk.
Honk.
Let's see what I get. Let's roll a d8. That's a 4. Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you're holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force. It gains the light and thrown property, and a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn. So the butter knife is now a throwing butter knife.
All right.
Well, and so that was my bonus action. Now I would like to use this the butter knife to attack the cart.
Okay.
Just gonna hang into the top of the cart.
Hack on the cart.
Does that count as doing an attack during the for the purposes of my rage?
Yeah. You're attacking the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're attacking, it doesn't.
Doesn't have to be a
But
creature.
more if yeah, okay.
Yep, that
17.
hits.
13
All right.
slashing damage. That's
You
That's
get
max damage.
that cart.
plus 2 because of rage.
Plus 2 because so 15 damage on
15 force damage.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
15
It is
force
not
damage.
resistant to any of that. Yes, your knife digs in as if cutting through butter. Into the cart, leaving behind a big gash on the side, and you hear tiny little voices from inside yelling out, "Oh no! There's someone on the roof!"
I honk.
Good
I
job,
say-
Officer Goose.
Move back a bit, my dear goose. Officer Goose.
I will move back so I'm here.
There, thank you.
Now I'm just gonna trace out a square on the roof of it to cut out.
All right. That takes us to Moonshine.
Moonshine is going to cast Arms of Hadar. So all the enemies within 10 feet of me must make a strength saving throw. They're looking for 15.
happens.
Okay, 15.
believe it does.
Yeah, you don't have to see them, right?
Doesn't say I do.
No, it's just an area effect.
Yeah.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
Sounds good.
And I will cast that at second level.
At second level, I was trying to find. I used to have an icon for those, but I don't know where they went. Who even knows? Oh well. I used to have one. Oh, there they are. Spell tokens. Open up spell tokens. Arms of Hadar. Is it a square or a circle?
Believe it's a square, circle.
I think it's a circle, yeah. Just says with all creatures within 10 feet.
Yeah, within 10 feet. So technically, because
Radius?
D&D isn't... Yeah, technically because D&D is non-Euclidean, it's both.
Yep, it's
It's
both.
both a square and a circle.
Fair.
So
That's going to be, yeah, you too. Sorry. Make a strength saving throw.
No, it's within 10 feet of them. It's not within a point.
Oh, yeah.
then 10 feet of you.
So it's,
I am
it's
the-
centered on them.
Yeah.
So I don't
Alright.
get it. That's why I'm
So yeah, so the ones that are there are
Ooh,
going
that's
to
a
get it.
cool icon.
Yeah, I rarely get to use it. So that's. I'm not going to tell you how many because I'll give you way too much, but that is definitely some of them. You hear the screeching of creatures inside as the arms go in there. It's like, ew, they're so gross. Why are they touching me? Oh, and this isn't what I signed up for, boss. And how much damage do they take? 10?
No, because I'm going to use a sorcery point to re-roll that one.
Empower it.
So let's try
Yeah, slightly better.
slightly better. Yeah, 11. They take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Is that how much for a save? Is it half or is it no?
Half.
Half on a save.
Half on a save, and if whoever doesn't save, they let's see.
They can't take a reaction until the next turn.
Yeah, you can't take a reaction.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
Fun
good.
spell.
It is a fun spell.
And I am going to I don't know if I can get underneath there. There I am. Okay.
Yeah. Well, now it doesn't stick around, does it?
No, it's instant. It's just like
I'm just gonna get rid of it. It gave me a good idea of what happened, but now we can get rid of it.
I am going to. Where is some cover?
Does it also damage
I
the
can
card?
do-
The card is technically an enemy. I mean, I don't think you can do necrotic damage to a card, but
I
still.
don't think so. And it's a.
Why not?
It's a. I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's
what
made of
kind of
wood.
save was it?
Yeah, conditioned immunities for inanimate objects are usually poisoned and frightened
Yeah,
or
and
something
it's
like
made of
that.
wood.
It's
so it doesn't
necrotic.
matter.
Or silent.
Yeah, but what kind of save was it? I
Strength.
forgot.
Strength. Yeah.
How strong is the card?
How strong is the card?
Do you even
There's a
get
question
card?
that I did not know I had to answer.
The fuck
Not
thing
that
you
strong. So you do rattle it quite a bit as the arms go through
Ooh.
it and make some of the planks kind of come loose.
I'm imagining because it's necrotic, there's these you can just see outlines of tentacles where the wood is slightly rotted now.
All right. And then what else did you want to do?
I'm running away. I'm gonna run
Okay.
30 feet away.
That takes us to Officer Scratch Scratch.
Officer Switchy Scratch is going to pull out their rapier and shield, and then they are going to charge the cart and get on top of it with the goose.
With the goose. Okay.
Honk.
Yeah, I have the move for that.
So now there are two on top.
And then I will attack the cart.
Okay.
And you're attacking in the same place I did, at least, which is one square.
Oh yeah, that hits. 5 piercing damage. So you try to you try to hit the same spot that the goose did, and you just miss. So your rapier does kind of go in, but you just end up like poking like a little hole in it, like a little nail. It's an extra nail hole in here now.
Is there anyone underneath that he hits with it as he pokes through?
No.
Okay.
Officer Goose, we must stop this cart.
You just see madness in the goose eyes, and you know he agrees.
All right. So, anything else for Officer Scratch Scratch?
No, that's it.
All right. Takes us to 20. You hear from inside a little voice say, "Reinforcements! Fire!" And from the bushes out here, you see 4 more goblins pop out and shoot their arrows at Goose and Screechy Scratch because they're the only ones there. So 1 shot each. Let's start with Goose. 14, 13 plus.
14 is my armor class, so
it'll be 19 and 18. So 19 and 18 will hit you.
Could I use my held action to fire at the enemy moving after they yell
Yeah.
reinforcements? I think
The one who yelled the reinforcements is inside the cart, but one of the ones that popped up.
Right. Okay.
Yes, you can.
So, yeah.
Let me oh yes, you can roll your thing. You're looking
15.
for a 15.
That's exactly what I landed on.
There you go. You are a little demon. Look at this little demon.
oh,
You're so cute, I know. Yeah, that hits.
Whew.
how much damage do you do?
Oh, sorry.
I'm waiting for Christie's and then
Yeah,
No, that's
sorry. I
fine.
was looking at the math to see if the thing had added up right, and I got distracted. 6.
6. All right. Dunk, dunk. Okay, so the goose. You need to stop playing with all the chords.
I'm not playing with anything. Just a card.
Who wants to get to the dice? That's what he
Uh,
wants. He wants to get to the dice.
I mean-
that are on the
Oh, does he want to knock them off the table one by one?
yes,
Yes.
yes, he really does. Really, what we're trying to do today. Which one are you attacking,
Just roll on the
Christy?
floor. One of the ones that was running across or running out. I don't know if she would be able to get the ones this far away, so it would probably be this one here.
There. Okay, so he
Wait.
takes 6 points of damage. I swear, or you stop.
Is
It
this
is
the one
enough
here?
to negate his attack.
I thought both
He's
all the
dead.
goblins up. Oh, okay.
Yay! Okay, so whose shot was that?
So you shot the one in the bush over
Okay,
here.
was he firing at one of my allies?
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't the one who was dead. This one was dead. I think.
You're smelly. You know that.
This
What?
is the one I
No,
fired
yes,
at.
the one yeah, you fired at somebody. You fired one of the ones in the trees, and you got him. He's still alive, but you got him. You hit
Okay,
him. This guy's
all
dead.
right.
All right.
He still gets his shot off though.
Yes, he still gets his shot off. So, the 2 that are going after Goose, both of them hit. So, we're gonna do. Oh no! 2 6s plus 3, 9, 2 9s, 18
So
points
9.
of piercing damage. So 9 for you. And then 2 of them are going after Officer Scritchy Scratch with a crit and a 11, which I'm sure doesn't hit.
No, they don't hit.
So you take 9 points of damage yourself from that crit. I am going to put you go. You're gonna go to kitty jail. That's where you're going. You are nothing but chaos, and I'm trying to run things.
It's so chaotic. Oh my god.
You're so chaotic. You're so much chaos. You can't just run on top of everything and knock everything off my desk. Okay, I forgive you.
Is he looking
All
at the
right.
dice?
Yes, he is. He's like, what can I do to get close to the dice? All right, that takes us to the goblins inside the cart. We're gonna pop open their windows and let's see. I think only 2 of them can shoot out from where they're standing. One of them's gonna go at Jurg, and one of them's gonna go at Moonshine. So. For 1d6. So the one at Moonshine gets a 8, which I'm sure doesn't hit, and the one at Ur gets a 23, which I'm sure does hit.
Yep.
So you take 11 points of piercing damage with the arrow.
Ouch. Might need that potion soon. Okay.
And then the Goblin Chief is just going to sit in there and keep inspiring his minions. The cart. Is the cart going to move forward today? It is going to move forward. Got another moving forward thing. So, Screech Scratch, do me a deck save. See if you stick on.
I can't cling to it with my cat talons. I can climb with.
Oh no. Did something happen? Did I get muted?
No, did you not hear me?
No.
You didn't.
No.
Oh,
I heard
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
said
I
I-
think so. I had a cat walk over my keyboard.
Okay. You muted yourself.
I
Okay.
muted myself. Yes.
Can I cling to the car with my key talons?
Yes, you can clean. Do me a deck save with advantage.
All right.
Ooh,
There you
Good.
go.
21. So nails out, just holding on tight. And this is going to move its 40 feet forward. Right into the crowd. After Screech Scratch, there are now innocent people involved.
It's now vehicular manslaughter.
This is a danger to the world. We must stop it.
All right.
They're
So-
going to run over these people, and then they're going to run over the world.
That is their plan. They're going to run over the world. Which takes us to Jurg. Kurt has moved away.
Yes. So Jurg is going to stop standing in the middle of an open field and run. I guess I have to. I'm really zoomed out to get everything, so I have to get a little bit closer to do actual movement. But these are benches here,
Yes.
and can they be like turned over and made into like half cover or something?
Yeah.
All right, then
Sure.
that's what Jurg is going to do with her movement. Use her free action to kick over the bench, say,
Mhm.
and squat down behind it. Are there any windows open? Any goblins that she can see in the cart
No,
itself?
everyone in the cart has full cover right now.
Okay, then she is going to pop up and shoot one of the ones that she can see down here, and then
Okay.
just crouch back down when she's done.
Okay, which one are you shooting at?
The same one that I hit last time.
All right, perfect.
Because, why divide up damage and leave him alive? Or her.
Oh,
no.
it misses.
But she pops
You-
down and hides.
yes. All right, that takes us to the goose.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fly over here again. So I'm at the cart
Yeah.
again, and I'm gonna use. It's a bonus action to drink it yourself, right? The potions. Is that what
Yeah,
we've done?
What we do. You know, I did, entirely on a different subject. I did hear somebody do as a because that's such a common house rule that what they do instead is they do a full like healing potion does a full fixed amount of the full amount. So like whatever 9, right, rather than rolling it. But then they would keep it as an action. I was just saying that was an interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
But
okay,
they did
well,
recommend don't do both, do one or the other.
Yeah. So 2d4 plus 2. So I
6.
heal 8.
8.
Okay, that was my bonus, and as my action, I am gonna attack the card.
Attack the cart some more. All right.
Let's see.
Woo! Critting on the cart. Cart never said coming.
24 force damage. 24 force damage as I just smash like the goose. Like it doesn't even. I don't like. You know how geese like will very awkwardly land on things because they're so heavy birds.
Mm-hmm.
I do that on the cart, but with the knife first, so I just like plow into it. Like it does not look elegant, but it's very effective.
If this was a creature that could bleed, it would definitely look bloodied at this point.
It looks more falling apart.
Yes. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Takes us to Moonshine.
Chrissy, are
I
you
don't think,
muted?
Oh, is she not
She's
back yet?
Yeah, I don't think she's back yet.
Oh no.
Skip.
I don't even know anything that her character would do to even be like.
Well, last time she did the armor thing as an attack. What other spells make sense in this situation?
I mean, she could just
Sorry.
outright fire.
Oh,
there
hey,
you are.
good.
Oh, good.
I didn't mean to be gone that long. It's just
No, you got. We were
Minor
just a year
disasters.
point. So
Oh,
look at
minor
this.
disasters.
Can I see any bad guys?
not well. You can see the ones in the trees that came out and fired earlier, but besides that, no. Not in the cart. The ones in the cart are still hiding in the cart.
But I can see the ones in the trees.
Yes.
Okay. Are they behind any kind of All right, I am going to do whoever's closest, I'm going to do a mind sliver cantrip.
Okay.
So
Where
they
are
have
you?
to make an intelligence saving throw.
How far? It's 55. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Intelligence saving throw of
15.
15. Oh, how stupid are you, bud? Not stupid, but not smart. So he fails it.
Okay.
Which one? So you got everyone down here is pretty much what you got. So you got 4 goblins at the bottom of the map down here.
I would say, I mean, the first guy, that guy.
First guy, that guy. Okay, so he is going to take damage, and
it is a D6.
Mm-hmm.
So of psychic damage. Oh, 1.
Ooh, 1. But subtract from the next saving throw makes at the end of till the end of your next turn.
Yeah, and okay, so the cart has gone over here.
Yep, the cart has moved. It's plowed through and is now threatening the great citizens of this town.
But it's also looking like it's falling apart.
It's also looking like garbage, yeah.
Because
the goose just crit the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll. Is there any place around here, like if I get behind these benches and like huddle down, can I get some cover from them?
Yeah, you saw that Jurg is doing the exact same thing.
Okay. So yeah, I'll get in here and just get some cover.
Okay. Takes us to Officer Scratch.
We must get inside this cart, so I will continue to attack the cart with a flurry of attacks that no other kitty cat could ever accomplish.
Swish. Oh, that's a hit.
For 6 damage.
6 damage. This thing is barely holding on.
I will die. That was it. Okay.
Which takes us to a 20. I think no, they're not going to do that. You hear from the inside the chief yell out, "Surround them!" And all these goblins that are hiding in the trees are going to all run forward. Their speed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get closer to you. And that's going to be it for 20, which takes us to the goblins. So now it is their turn and everyone inside. So let's see. 2 of them are going to go after Jurg and Moonshine, but you guys have cover, which are half cover, which is minus something. I always forget the rules, and I can't look them up.
+2 on
for your
+2
AC.
and +5. Yeah, half
Probably
and 3/4.
+5.
I don't, because there's half and 3/4 cover, full cover.
Half
There it is.
cover is +2.
Yeah.
+2. So you get +2 to your ACs. Okay.
Good. Okay.
So
18.
yes. So Moonshine got the 17 for Moonshine. Does that hit?
No.
Okay, and towards Yurik, that's even less. So
Yep.
none of so you hear clunk clunk as the arrows hit your benches that you're on, and then one of them's going to shoot at Kitty, a Scritchy Scratch, and one of them's going to shoot the goose. At the goose, 17.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 2 points of damage because of your thingamabob. Support for half.
Yeah.
And Scritchy Scratch with an 11, which I'm sure misses.
Misses.
So that is everybody there, and then the ones in the cart start shooting out of the little cracks on the side of the cart at the civilians. So you hear screaming coming from the people as the cart is now attacking the wonderful citizens of this town.
Attacking the citizens is illegal. Stop what you are doing.
Citizens, drop your keys as you run, please.
All right, and that takes
And be on the lookout for the giant rat.
always the giant rat. Oh my goodness, you are so needy, bud. That takes us to the Goblin Chieftain, who's gonna just stick around. He's playing it safe. Cart. Is the cart gonna move forward to trample more? It does not. You hear the chief inside yell, "Hurry up and move!" But and the cart kind of lurches forward and then lurches back, and you hear from inside, "Boss, we're really tired. Can't do it. We've been pushing like all day just to get here. We take like a 6-second break. That'd be really nice."
6.
Fine. Take 6-second break. Which takes us to Yurg.
Okay, Yurg is going to pop up from behind the bench, look toward the cart. It's made of wood, right?
It's made of wood.
She's going to shout to Officer and Goose, like, "Set it on fire!" And then she's going to fire her crossbow again at the ones that are charging toward her now. With a 10, which misses, and then she's going to pop back down again. Damn it. Oh, and as bonus action, she's going to do Second Wind on herself.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and roll that, and you can move on.
Sounds good. The
Oh,
goose.
nice. 13.
Okay. Well, it's time to once again attack the cart.
It is looking pretty shabby. Oh no! You
I should
get
have
too
done reckless
excited.
on it. Oh,
You got too excited with your attack.
yeah.
And it's just that, yeah. I don't know if it's just not. The
that's
darn
fine.
thing takes us to Moonshine. Goose is failing at attacking the cart. Oh no, Moonshine!
Win some, lose some. There it is. But these fellows keep shooting at me, and I don't like that. Let's see.
Seems awful.
I'm going to cast Firebolt, I suppose.
All right. Oh, that hits. Are you going at the cart? You are going at the cart. Or not. Someone else or the cart?
I was going after these guys.
Okay. Yes, that still hits.
Mhm.
This guy at the very bottom is looking like he's barely holding on to life. Which
I'm
takes
going to say, he told me you were not his favorite. You know.
Of course, I'm his favorite. And then the guy next to him pushes him. He's like, "No, I'm his favorite. No, I'm his favorite." And they just sit there and argue. So that takes us to Officer Scritchy Scratch.
It's time to get inside this cart, Officer Goose. Stop playing around.
Come on, Officer Goose, get it together.
Honk. I'll also drink a potion, but I'll do that after I roll this.
Oh no! With all your gusto about getting into the cart.
We are struggling to hit anything tonight.
Or my goodness.
I'll also drink a potion. That's what, 2d4 plus something?
+2. All right, that takes us to 20. For 20, let's see. What are we gonna do? What of the many things to do at 20 are we gonna do at 20? No, do not eat me. Okay.
Yeah, save the world, Officer Goose.
So out of the out of the cart, you hear within the cart, you hear the chief say, "Everyone, get ready for Blade Storm!" And you see these sticks come out of the holes that you have made, with like little daggers just tied onto them, and they wildly swing the daggers in the air, hoping to hit the goose and Officer Scritchy Scratch. So you're each gonna get, God, there's so many of them. You're each gonna get 2. So 2 for Scritchy Scratch. Ooh, a 19 and 15 plus 5. I'm sure both of those hit.
How long are the sticks?
The sticks are 10 feet reach.
Oh, okay.
And for Goose, we got an 18 and a 15, or an 18 and a 13, which makes it 18 with a plus 5. Which I think both hit, right?
If they're both over 14, yes, then they
So
hit.
everybody gets hit. So everyone takes 2d6 plus 3 worth of damage. So, Officer Scratch. Well, we'll just stick with the one roll. Sorry, plus 6. Yes. Oh God, math is hard today. 8 plus 6 is 14. You both take 14 points of slashing damage as the knives wildly.
So 7 to me.
7 for you. And that takes us to the goblins. Let's see. These goblins are going to try their best to move forward. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. You got fat. Did not mean to make you fat. 2, 3, 4, 5.
That goblin sounds like a 90s rapper name.
Actually, no. This one's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Okay. So now that they're here, they're going to attack you with just straight on facing you with their daggers. So at Moonshine, 10 does not hit you, and to Yurg, a crit fail. So the 2 that come up to you, knives, daggers already, readily flail you. Take a swing and miss, getting their daggers stuck in the benches. The 2 that are left are going to each take a crossbow at him. He also crit fails. Oh no, he also crit fails. And then the other one gets an 8. So all my goblins are now doing terrible. Finally, they're doing terrible.
Yes. The tide of
The
battle is
goblins
turning.
inside the cart start shooting arrows at people outside. You see a couple. We'll go with this lady and this person over here are down. People are going down. Bam. 2 citizens down. Takes us to the goblin chief, who is going to just say some inspiring words to the goblins inside and say, "Everyone in the cart, you're my favorite. Thanks, boss." And that takes us to the cart. Will the cart move forward? No, it will not. I think we need like 6 more seconds, boss. Then we can go. Which takes us to Yurg.
Right, Yurg is going to use her action to disengage, run over back where her net was, and I don't know, is it a free action to collect my net?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so then
Picking up weapons are...
Yeah, okay. So then she's going to collect her net and wait for the
Also,
charge.
you're a goblin, so you can do disengage
disengage
as
is free?
as a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Okay, and then from this distance, she's gonna fire at the one that was trying to slash at her over here.
Okay.
She's basically just gonna run, fire, and then pick up her shit.
Sounds good. That hits.
Take that, you piece of shit. Yeah, die, motherfucker, die.
Which one are you?
This
Which one of the?
Right, the one
That
with
one?
trying
Okay.
to stab at me.
The one that's trying to stab. He is looking. That was a really big hit. He is not looking good already.
That was real cool.
No.
Yeah, no, that's like
Everyone.
avoid.
The whole crowd looks at you and is like, "Oh, well, sorry. That's the goblins." The whole crowd's like, "Oh,
The
that one
goblins,
goblin.
even the
cool."
goblins are impressed.
That's the kind of stuff I want you guys to bring
The
to
other
the
goblins,
Coliseum.
yeah. The other goblin's like, "Are you sure you don't want to join our team? We could be the boss's favorite. I think that'd be okay."
All right, that's the end of her turn.
All right, takes us to the goose.
Let's see. Oh, there's a nice card in front of me that deserves to be broken into, and
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
what you
make
doing this
my.
time?
I'm gonna tag it recklessly,
Okay,
so I have advantage on it. 19.
there you go. You hit it.
8 force damage.
Is that enough? Let's see.
Please tell me it's enough.
What is your HP? Nope. You're so close.
And then I am gonna. I'm gonna fly. I'm still in the air, but I'm gonna be I'm out where the card was probably gonna end up, but I'm in the air, so like the card won't hit me if it goes forward.
Okay. All right, that takes us to Moonshine.
Right. Can you describe? I'm assuming this is like a joust.
Yep, it's like a big old jousting arena.
All right. So if I got in there, I would have cover?
No, that's just a little rope fence.
Okay. What about the fence?
Yeah, if you got to like the other side of it, you could, yes.
All right. So I am going then to Misty Step.
Ooh, doing fancy stuff.
Yeah. Fancy girl. 30 feet away. Sir. Yeah, I can do it. Just there. Okay. Hey, get over there. Okay. That is a bonus action. So I have been reading. It looks like, well, you know what? I'm just going to firebolt the cart.
Okay. That hits, and you
Ooh,
can
nice.
describe its death. It literally had 1 HP left.
Fuck off.
I would like. I want to take a picture of the math that I've been doing. It has 65 HP. You got it down to 64
God damn
with
it.
your last attack.
Well, I just sort of I give the cat a little wave and say, "Get ready to jump," and then I just finger gun, pew pew, and fire in the hole.
All right, and the cart. I mean, you can describe its death.
It just catches fire and burns away, exposing all within.
Within are 5 goblins. One of them looking a little bigger than the other one. And they all look at each other and say, "Oh no! Boss, what do we do?" And the boss boss says, well, get in there and fight. Oh no, he's also got a squeaky voice. No, does he have a squeaky voice? I already lost track of my monthly.
You've been doing the same.
I've just been doing a
voice
squeaky
as
voice
well.
for everybody. Get in there and fight. So that is them. Anything else for you, Moonshine?
No, I'm just gonna kind of crouch behind the jousting fence thing.
Okay.
I just want to say that I had a realization the last time R&D found his goblin voice. You sound like Mickey Mouse if he was a real dick.
Good.
Donald.
Eat it, Donald. Sit and spin.
You piece of shit. No one understands you anyways.
Yeah.
God damn it, Donald.
Fucking goofy. Oh, can I tell? Yes, we're an 18-year-old and older show, right?
Yes.
Did you hear that oh gosh. Oh yes, did you hear that Minnie Mouse is leaving Mickey?
No.
Yeah, she was fucking Goofy.
That's terrible.
Be here all week.
Yeah. Something.
Also, her full name is Minerva Mouse.
Minerva, is that really her full name? That's
Yes.
hilarious.
I don't believe you.
That is you
I don't
can
believe
look
you
it up.
either.
That is what Minnie is short for.
Minerva Mouse. That's hilarious. Well, all right.
Sonic the
So
Hedgehog's full name is Maurice. So
that's hilarious. Okay, so well, that takes us to Cat. Officer Screech.
it's right there.
Officer Squeaky Scratch is on the top of the cart, or what?
Well, the cart has fallen apart, so
Okay.
you are now on the rubble of the top of the cart.
Okay.
What is your plan?
I'm gonna step out of this guy's range so he can attack me, I guess, if he wants.
Okay, he will. With his 21,
It hits.
you'll get a 4 points of piercing damage.
All right. And then I'm gonna move here. I guess I'll bonus action. Drink a potion. So 6. So all right. And then I will attack the boss goblin.
Boss Goblin, go for it.
Where are you hiding, the giant rat? Ooh.
Okay. So before I need to describe an awful death, but not his. As you are going, as you get your rapier up to stab, he grabs the goblin next to him, shoves it in front of your rapier. So you can describe that goblin's horrible death because he only had like 6 HP left.
Squeaky Scratch will screw him through his little head, and then he will pull back an action surge to do it again to a different goblin.
Well,
Is
the goblin chief is still there.
Is that
Yes.
his like legendary action? He just sacrifices.
That's his reaction. Is to just his reaction is to just like grab somebody and sacrifice them.
That's
amazing.
great.
That is so good.
I will attack the fiend again.
Go for it.
A 16.
Does not hit. AC is higher than that.
Surrender, evildoer.
All right, that takes us to 20. All right, with that, he is going to. What can he do at 20 this time?
Isn't his lair destroyed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his lair is destroyed.
The cat, the rubble of the cat.
might have
tries
boss-
to
cart.
forward.
Yeah, he might have boss actions.
Yeah, it's really more of a boss act. Like we called them card actions because I didn't know what else to call them. But it's But the first one he called out like the extra people. So
Mm.
And he can still do his arrow thing. So he's still gonna do his arrow thing. I think. God, there's like you all are good and not bunched up, so it's hard for him to do the arrow thing. So instead, he's going to tell his 4 reinforcement, attack, and the 4
Well,
over
there's
here.
only three of them. One of them is dead.
The 4 back here are still fine. There's a lot of bad guys. These are the reinforcements, the ones that Jurgen Moonshine were dealing with. So all 4 of them. Unfortunately, you're like the only one that they can really see. No, 2 of them can see Officer Kitty Cat.
One of
Officer
them
Street
is
Cat.
dead.
Yeah, one of them died.
Oh, this guy.
I thought the guy I
Yes.
was aiming at was only.
Yeah, no, he
Oh,
That
died.
guy
That's what I'm
died.
saying.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah.
No, you're right. I just didn't put an X on him, and I
Okay.
should have, and so I forgot. But now that I looked at their health, yes, he is dead. Okay, so 2 of them are going to go after your. 2 of them are going to go after Jurg. One of them is going to go after Officer Screechy Scratch. Jurg, you get a 18 and a 15. Do either of those
18
hit?
hits. But the 15 does now.
No, sorry, an 8 and a 15, not an 18. That was my bad.
No, my AC is 16. So
Okay,
neither.
so neither of this hit. So they get excited, try to go after you, but neither of them hit. With a 16 at Officer Screechy Scratch,
That does not hit. It hits
do
my
not
shield.
hit. So shields are up. They kind of like the 2 that are aiming at your kind of look at your, and then they get like a little teary eyed. They're like, "We can't shoot one of our own," and then they shoot at you anyway, but miss. And so that is them. But now it is their turn. So.
Officer Goblin, take out these evil goblins.
And unfortunately, you're gonna get all surrounded by these 2 Jurg
Okay.
with their scimitars out. No, sorry, their daggers out. They each get 2 dagger attacks.
4 attacks. Okay.
4 attacks.
Pokey pokes.
What happens? But they did terrible. Look at that. 11, 11, 15, and 21.
21 hits.
21 hits you with a 7 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
And
That's a
that
lot.
is all.
Okay.
That is a lot.
I'm glad I just got the 1 then. Otherwise, I'd be down. Probably.
they
Three
rolled
more of
pretty
those.
bad, yeah. And then these guys are going to surround Officer Screechy Scratch. This one's going after the goblin, or not the goblin, the goose.
How? I'm up in the air.
You say these things. You say a lot of things. You really like every time, and I'm like, you know, he's got a way. Okay, so God, that's a lot of attacks. That's 8 attack towards Officer Scritchy Scratch. You are surrounded. So we'll start with the first 4. So the highest is a 15 again.
None of
I
that
don't think
hits.
it hits. Wow. Okay.
And the rest are gonna crit.
All right, so we're gonna crit.
styles avoiding them.
Oh, the highest one of them is a 19.
That hits.
You had out of 8 attacks, one of them hit you. And he got a
Wow.
1 on his roll, so he did 4 points.
Nice.
So you have 4 goblins surrounding you. Just
Dodging
slash,
and
slash,
weaving.
slash. And Officer Kitty Cat is just blocking every blow.
You cannot defeat me and my justice and liberty for all.
And liberty for all. So, this guy here is going to pull out his javelins, and he's just going to throw them at you.
What's the range on the javelin?
Javelins?
30, 90 or something like that.
30, 90?
Javelin, 5e.
30, yeah, 30. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to check. Remember, he has advantage because I reckless attacked.
Oh,
31, 20.
Yeah.
3120.
Yeah.
So, he's going to take his javelin, throw it at you. He critted,
Fuck.
which is great because guess what this guy has?
Officer Goose down.
Officer Goose is coming down because this guy got sneak attack. 3d6 sneak attack.
Wait. Oh, and he has advantage because he has advantage.
Because he had advantage on you.
Goose down. Goose down.
Down. I'm gonna. I don't even have. I don't have enough. Well, I do have enough dice, but I have a cat here. So 66 plus the 2d6 of his javelin.
Thank fuck I take half.
Plus, it's just a flat plus 2. Bam. Roll. 40 damage.
So 20.
20 for you.
So I'm still up.
Still up.
I have 9 health, but I'm still
With
up.
a single javelin.
There's now a javelin like through the goose. Like it's just stuck in me.
Yeah, like went all the way through. Yeah,
Yes.
Barbarians. Bless.
Barbarians. But yes, man, that was a lot. That was impressive that you took that much damage and lived.
We have to help Officer Goose.
Yeah, but unfortunately now he's all out of sneak attacks. All right, that's the Goblin Chief. That's the goblins, which takes us to the cart, which is dead, which takes us to Jurg. You are surrounded by 2 goblins.
Yes, and so Yurga is going to take an action and attempt to catch one of them in her net.
Okay.
So here we go with that. 20.
Oh yes, definitely.
Right. One of them is restrained then, and
Which
then,
one? Top or left or right?
the
Sorry, top.
one that is to her side, she would capture, so that way she could still get advantage on the one between her and Moonshine.
Okay.
And
thank you.
then I know I'm practicing to kill my own players in my game better. Trying to be more tactical. Also, I built her to be like a tactical warrior, so I kind of got to play her that way. And then she's also gonna use her bonus action now to swallow a potion.
Okay.
Because she's also down to like teens. Oh no, 20s, but low 20s. What do we got? Like 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yes.
That's 6. All right, and that's her turn. Back to
Okay, that takes us to the goose. You have a javelin stuck inside of you,
Well,
goose.
I will start by drinking a healing potion. 9.
Got your 9 back.
And then I am gonna fly. Well, there's 20 feet down to him or something. I'm gonna fly so that I'm 20 feet above the Goblin Chief,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop the butter knife on him,
Drop the butter knife on him. All right.
which I can't do because of my rage.
it's a thrown weapon. Oh no! He takes a step away and it just goes kunk straight into the ground.
And then I'm gonna fly up so that I'm 40 feet in the air,
40 feet in the air. Okay.
and shoop, the butter knife appears back in my beak.
Okay. That takes us to Moonshine.
All right. Oh. So I am going to get a little bit closer, so I'm within 30 feet of this guy. Let's see. Which is not here. Probably here. Yeah. All right. And I am going to cast Witch Bolt on him.
Ooh. I'm sorry, which bolt?
Witch Bolt.
Which one?
Indeed.
Which
bolt?
one?
Exactly.
It's got to be made. It's just
It's a good job.
Does 19 hit him?
Yes, it does. So he takes
4
4
lightning damage.
and then you can do like extra damage later on, right?
You can do it every turn.
Yeah.
You can use your
Yeah, as
action.
long as you stay.
Concentrating on it.
And I
Okay.
say, I was told you had keys.
I have all the keys, but you can't have them.
He's a monk. He has key.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
But-
what the hell does that mean?
You should kill him, and then I will take all of his keys.
All right, that takes us to the cat. Officer Scritch Scratch, you are surrounded.
Officer Squishy Scratch is surrounded. Officer Squishy Scratch needs assistance immediately.
I'm going to do second wind.
Go for you, Officer Scritchy Scratch.
We're going to hit 1d10 plus your fighter level. Okay, so I'm 4. So d10 plus 4.
Ooh,
Nice.
14.
That was good.
So, sweet. And then Squishy Scratch is going to stab this one.
That one, okay. Looking rough. He was one of the ones that failed the save like early at the beginning. Oh, just describe his demise. He is not.
Squishy
Not
Scratch
for that.
leaps with his rapier in the air and bashes the skull in with the flat of his blade. He goes,
You are resisting justice,
All right.
and that is
Anything else?
illegal.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Surrender.
Surrender. All right. Well, you know what? I am gonna be mean. Oh, this one's already here. Okay. I am gonna be mean. I was like, I shouldn't be mean, but I'm like, no, then it wouldn't be an R&D game. As he goes down, the boss man yells out, "You can't die yet! Get up!" And this guy like kind of gets up and holds his little dagger as like,
Oh no.
don't worry, he's not up by much.
it's a whole action to take him out, though.
Yeah, it's a whole action messing with the action economy. But that's his reaction.
This economy.
In this economy, reactions. Oh no, that takes to the god. Well, you know what? We'll make that his boss action. Takes us to the goblins. Fortunately, Mr. Kitty Cat is still surrounded, so we're gonna start with all 8 of those attacks first. So many. Highest is a 23.
That hits.
And that one's, I think, the only one who's going to hit. So a 23 hits. And, oh, man, you're getting real lucky. The highest one here is a 22. So 2 of them are going to hit. 3, 6 plus 6, 12 points of piercing damage as he gets, or slashing damage by the daggers.
All right.
And that is them. Goblin Chief is going to give up on the goose because you're too high up and have his only javelin. But now knows 3, 4, 6. You're here, so he is going to come after Moonshine. But that's as far as he can get.
And now I have a way of constantly attacking him with advantage without him being able to hit me.
There was still one goblin to attack me, though.
There's still
Okay,
got 2 goblins over here.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I went over to the chief. I don't know why I went over to the chief because there's still
Okay.
goblins left.
Well, I mean,
2,
just distance-wise,
3,
it makes
4.
sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's here. So now you're getting surrounded.
Damn it.
Jorg. So these 2 are gonna do their 4 attacks on you. One's a crit, one's a 19 plus 5, a 24, and the other 2 a 15 and a 10.
Yeah, the 2 above 20. Yeah, it's a 16, so.
So the crit, let's start with the crit. So that's gonna be 8 plus 3. 11 points there, and then another 4, so 15 altogether.
Oh, God, I'm single digits now. All right.
And then the one in the net he's just restrained, right?
Correct. He's restrained.
Okay, so he still then gets his 2 attack. He's just restrained.
Yeah, he can try to get out or something with his turn, but he can't attack me.
Okay, he got a 16. What
Yeah, I
is the
think it's a
DC?
10. I think
10.
we looked
Okay,
it up
yeah.
earlier. It was a DC 10 to break out.
All right, so he pulls the net off of himself, but that is his only action, so that's it.
Correct.
Cart is
Just running. She's not going to stand
Just
there and
running.
get wailed on. She's not crazy. She's not going to like
crazy
big
like
hero.
that.
Mm-mm. Nuh-uh.
It's not a cat.
I learned from the best just when he fucked off in the middle of our battle. I was like, oh, that's how you roll.
Jess
Okay.
wasn't even there for.
That was when he was first playing with us in the Underdark.
Oh yes. No, he wasn't there for that.
The goblin.
That was Chrissy played that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, Chrissy played that day for Scrags.
I mean, way back in the first game, when he would leave us
Yeah.
and run away
Oh yeah.
and hide behind things. Leave us out in the
Yes, he
open.
would do that.
Yes, he would. So now that's what I'm doing. Bring them all back over here. And I'm done.
All right.
I'm being a goblin. I learned from the
Gotta be a
best.
good goblin. All right, takes us to the goose.
I'm gonna fly over. Well, okay, I'm technically like on top of him.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna fly, and I'm flying down so that I have. What's that? It's like what? Yeah, that's fine. So that I'm within 20 feet, and then I'm gonna recklessly attack the guy directly below him by dropping the butter knife again.
Gonna drop butter knife again. All right.
Oh, that's the 14. Does that hit him?
14 does not hit him. You're looking for a 15 to hit.
Damn it! And then I'm gonna fly back up so that as high as back up as I can. So that's like what? I was at 20 and I have like 20 left. So yeah, I'm at 40 feet and get the zoop, get the
Okay.
butter knife.
Get your
back.
knife back. All right. Moonshine. Goblin Chieftain is chasing you down.
Right. And so I will do another D12 of damage
Okay.
first from Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
10.
Nice. Still up, but not looking good.
And I am going to run away. So I have to stay kind of a little bit within his range, but okay, so that's 10.
What is the range on?
It's 30, I think.
Mm.
So let me make sure I'm over. I don't go more than. Oh, that's
30.
it. Yeah, right. So I got to get a little bit further back. And. All right, one more. So that's where I'm at for right now.
Okay.
It's like, all right, but I get all the keys if I have to take him down single-handedly.
Wow. That anything else for you?
No, that's me.
That's you. All right. That takes us to Officer Scritchy Scratch. You're in trouble.
Officer Squishy Scratch shall defeat you, goblins. And I guess can I attack this one? No, he flew all the way up. Never mind. Okay, I'll just attack this one.
That one. All right.
$16.
That hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. He's already not looking good. Still up.
That's it. I got no bonus
it.
actions.
All right. That takes us to 20. I think this guy's running out of things to do. Oh, he can yell at his reinforcements to move. Go get her, he says. And these goblins are going to move 2, 3, 4, 6. They don't quite get to you, but they're going to move over closer to Yerg. And that takes us to the goblins. All right, Officer Screech Scratch. Is this it? Is this where you go down? Oh, I think so. The lowest I got was a 17.
17 doesn't hit.
Okay. So that's 3 hits already. Oh no.
Oh no.
Officer Scratchy Scratch. And then 18? Was it
That
18
hits.
hit? Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 2 hits there. So that's 5 hits. Oh no, how the turntables.
How the tables have turned.
5 hits. D6 plus 2, 3, 4, 5.
How the turns have tabled.
Oh, this is so much damage. Oh no, this is so much damage.
Uh-oh.
28.
I'm still up.
Still up.
Yep.
You see goblins just
How the
going
fuck are
to
you still
town
up?
on Officer
Single
Scritchy Scratch.
digits.
And Scritchy Scratch, what do you say after taking that beating?
You will not impede the justice of the wall
I know.
and liberty for all.
Oh, awesome sauce. So this takes us to the goblin. Oh yes, these 3 goblins, are they going to be able to get close to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? They are. They have surrounded Yerg again. Oh no, Yerg. He takes 6 of them. So, ooh, 22.
Yep, that hits.
That's one that hits, and then 17.
Oh, Yerg is down.
No, is it 17 hit? Yes, Yerg is down with
Oh,
a 17
Yerg is
hit.
down. Yeah.
Yerg is down.
She only had 4 left.
Okay, yeah. So
Uh-oh.
Yerg is down. Yerg is down.
TPK, 1 shot.
Oh no! Goblin Chief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets to Moonshine. He, I think, only gets 2 attacks. 2 attacks with a scimitar. With a 21 is the highest.
21
10 and
definitely
21.
hits.
21 hits. You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's all he can really do with you right now.
You gotta make a concentration check.
Oh, yes, for Witch Bolt.
DC
Okay.
10.
Oh, no. Gonna TPK you all.
No. I can just fly away.
You made it. So you get
Hey,
to continue those.
Witch Bolt is still there. All right. And that takes us to Cart's down. Yerg is down.
Death save.
Death save.
That's it. You can do it, Christy. I'm not. I'll let you do it.
Roll a 20, roll a 20, roll a 20.
Where's Christy not going to take it? She's just like,
Oh, 1 failure.
ooh, 1 down.
Yep. Sorry, I was muted that time, but yep, 1 down.
Okay. Takes us to the goose. Yerg is down. Kitty Cat is surrounded.
Does Yerg still have any? Actually, no. I'm gonna surmise. Okay, the goose is pretty stupid, but the goose also knows that clearly the goblins, like, they're very dependent on their leader, and they will probably scamper if he dies.
That's probably a good assumption.
Yes, so the goose is gonna fly over here, fly down, so he's within 20, and do a reckless attack on the goblin chief. 16.
That does not hit.
For fuck's sake!
You're looking for an 18 to hit.
Ooh.
How do I keep like?
I know you got. How do you keep your rolls? Your rolls are just not.
Question.
Yes.
If I do the attack with disadvantage, can I let myself just fall and see if I can hit him with the javelin stuck inside of me?
You just want to fall on top of. I
Yes,
mean, obviously.
I just want to like
Okay.
stop flying and fall.
So I'll put it this way.
Rule of
I'll
cool.
I'll let you do it. But if you crit fail, you're gonna have to take the damage
That's fine.
from the javelin, like
Yeah, no, that's
going
fine.
further
That's
inside
fine.
of you.
That's fine. So disadvantage on
The javelin.
I don't know what javelins.
I don't know either.
A D6
Well, it's
D6.
the okay.
plus strength or dex, whichever's higher.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna use the butter knife because
Yeah,
it's the
you can use
thing
the
attack
butter
roll.
knife. Ooh,
19.
that hits.
And what do you say? A D6?
A D6
D6.
plus strength modifier.
So D6 plus 3. That's
All right. So
7.
that's
He takes
7 damage. He's not down, but you can describe what the goblin chief sees.
He sees the butter knife like land beside him and is like making a much bigger like he can feel it in the ground despite the fact that it's just a butter knife, and he can like see the sand like get impacted by the force damage, and then it disappears. And then he just sees a shadow that gets bigger and bigger. And suddenly, just has a goose with a javelin in it. Like the javelin is now also in him.
Okay.
And honk.
And honk. All right.
That's
You
my
saw
turn.
his javelin. Okay, you're there, which takes us to Moonshine. Your goose just fell out of the sky, stabbing the goblin chief.
There's now a lightning rod to aim for.
Another 10.
Another 10. Oh,
Ooh.
he is looking real rough. But it's still
Can
there.
I do an offhand attack with my dagger?
Yeah.
No,
No, you have to attack first.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to make an
yeah,
actual weapon
never
and
mind.
a
Yeah,
weapon
you have to attack
first.
with your weapon, and then you can do an offhand with a different weapon on a different hand.
Yeah, that has certain properties.
It has certain properties.
I guess I'm
wielding
going to
is
stay
stupid.
right here and just keep trying to kill him.
All right. Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Officer Squishy Scratch looks around, surrounded by goblins who are stabbing at him, and says,
Officer Squeaky Scratch must get reinforcements.
Well,
And-
reinforcements.
Finally.
and Officer
Disengage.
Squishy Scratch is going to do cat's feline, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
agility, and I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay. Disengage, and you get 60 movement.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to move there. Where's the damn thing at? Snap to center. I'm going this way. Why did that happen?
Oh, is he gonna
There you
have to
go.
run around the pole to get to the goblin guy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Officer Screechy Scratch is being a better goblin than the goblin.
I will give reinforcements. I will be back.
Oh no! Okay, 20. At 20, the chieftain. You know what? The chieftain's gonna be bold on this one. The chieftain's gonna say, "I don't fear death. Shoot your arrows right at me!" And there's gonna be a cloud of arrows from these four that are gonna land right on him. So, Moonshine and Goose.
Yeah,
Give me a
no.
dex save.
Oh,
No.
I didn't mean to roll with disadvantage, but it doesn't matter.
Nope. Okay. Moonshine's fine. Ooh, okay. Chieftain is not fine. Goblin Chief. So Goblin Chief and Goose, you take 10 points of damage each. So 5 for Goose, and 5 for Moonshine, and 10 for Chief, and he is looking rough. He's still there. And then
So I take 5. I take the half.
Yeah, you take the half. Goose takes the half as well because he's a goose.
Yeah, 5.
With whatever.
Concentration check.
Concentration. Oh, yes, concentration checks. Check.
How's the Goblin Chief looking?
Not good. Not good at all. And so during the goblin,
Sorry.
yeah, con save whenever you get a chance. Yeah, you're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Oh no!
No, remember, I'm on top of him. I'm not.
Oh yes, that's fine. We will move you there. That'll be.
Yeah. Because I'm
Either way, everyone.
I'm stuck on top of him.
So the goblins have moved, which takes us to the goblin chief. Goblin chief gets 2 scimitar attacks. He's gonna do 1 at each of you.
I will point out that attacking something that's stuck to you on top of you is not that easy.
Probably not, but there is no rules for that. So 17 for Goose.
17 hits.
17 hits and a 12 for Moonshine, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit. So for Goose, he now has allies and does not have disadvantage, so you get sneak attacked. So 4d6 plus 3 for you. You take 15, half of that, 7 points of damage.
Yay, I'm still
7
up.
points of slashing damage, still up.
I'm somehow still up. I have 6 HP, but
I have 6 HP. Card is down. Yerg.
Yep, here comes my death.
1 and 1. 1 and 1. This could do it. You're either up or you're. Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
no, that's 2 fails. 2 fails.
No,
you
That's
got
not-
you had a 10, didn't you? Oh no.
No,
I got
9.
You had a 9.
Oh, and
2
then
fails.
Just got
a 16. Sorry, I was so.
Yeah.
I got a success.
Yeah, it's 1 success and
You got
1
a
fail.
success.
All right. Sorry, I was so expecting to fail.
You're fine. Goose.
Oh, death save for me.
Death save for you too? Oh no.
I thought.
No,
had
wait,
6.
no, I'm
you're
not.
not down.
Now you have 6 HP.
I was like,
around.
it was because I was so sure that I was gonna be dead.
You're getting close. And now that he's got allies, things are gonna get a whole lot worse
Oh.
for you if you.
Yeah.
I'm
taking
gonna fuck it. I have so little HP. Any attack that hits me is probably gonna kill me anyway, and I'm gonna get a shit ton of attacks. So I'm gonna do reckless.
Reckless attack
And on him,
on him.
18.
18 hits.
That's just it.
What do you roll? 4
6,
slashing?
6, no.
6
No,
slashing.
no.
6
Force
force.
damage. 6 force damage.
Okay, he's still up. He's not. He's
Oh,
got a
no.
butter knife in him, and he's just like, "You'll
No,
never
he
defeat
has a
me!"
javelin in him.
I know, yes, a
Butter
javelin and a knife. You knife him, you javelin him, but he's still up.
Honk.
Okay, takes us
This
to
is so ridiculous.
Moonshine.
Sap him, sap him, sap him.
11. No, 12.
12.
Yeah.
12. You can. He only had 2 HP left.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can
So
describe.
I'm like, I just get my lightning and I say, I just want the keys. I grab it by the ears and just zap. And then I look around everyone at the other goblins and say, get the hell out of here.
All right.
Unless you have keys.
All right. Let's see. Roll me an intimidation.
I can
It's not your turn, so you ain't assisting nothing.
Did you get
Okay.
advantage for killing their boss?
Yeah, I'll give you
but
advantage for
that's-
killing the boss.
that seems fair.
Okay, 14. That's fine. Okay. So you hear the goblin say, "The boss is down! First one to the crown gets to be the new chief."
Oh, God.
Okay. 10 with this guy. So we're gonna start this guy says, "Not it! and starts running away. So this guy here, we're gonna put an X on him because he's outie. Next one down the line gets a 17. I got it. And starts to run forward. Or is he? I guess he's not leaving. I won't give him any extra movement. He's not leaving. Next one with an 8 he's out. No. I'm gonna go find a union that pays better. And then the one next to Goose with an 8 says, "I'm more scared of the goose," and runs off. So leaves those. The next one over gets a 17 and says, "I can take the goose." 13 plus. What is your thing? What is your plus here? Your wisdom. You got no wisdom. You got a -1 wisdom. So he. Oh, but there's very little speed. I need medical attention. And leaves. We're leaving us one more left. He gets a 15 -1, takes us to a 14. Like, I don't know what to do. And just sticks around. So you have 3 left that did not run away.
Goose, you should put on the crown and be the Goblin King.
What do you think I'm planning on doing?
Which takes us to Officer Scritchy Scratch.
Officer Squeaky Scratch pulls out his standard issue crossbow and takes aim at the one that is hesitating.
Okay. 19 hits.
11 damage.
11 damage. Oh no! I feel like I made a terrible decision. All right. There is no 20 because there is no boss. Takes us to the goblins. Have they made a terrible decision? We're about to find out. They are going to start here. These guys are gone. All right. Each get 2 attacks. 2 at the goose. Oh, and this guy's gonna come here. 4 at Moonshine. 2 at the goose. Let's start with Moonshine. Moonshine. Someone critted. Got a 21.
Well, that definitely hits.
Okay, and a 22 and a crit. So that's 3 hits. One of them is a crit. So let's start with oh my goodness. That's 4 hits. Jeez Louise. That's 1d6, 2d6, 4d6s plus 6 for you. 23 points.
Oh, I'm down.
One more down.
Uh-oh.
To the goose.
You better stay up, Goose.
I can't promise anything.
19 and a 16.
Both of them hit.
Both of them hit. 2d6 plus 6.
Then I'm dead because I have 6. So
You have 6. No, but you get half.
I get half.
You get half. So that's 4.
They have
10.
advantage on me.
They have advantage on you.
Damn. They could potentially
They
crit.
could. One of them critted. Goose is down.
I will take it.
Goose
I will take it.
is down.
Oh no.
Officer Scritchy Scratch. No Goblin Chief. Card is down. Yerg.
Oh, I need another.
That's same.
Yep,
Death save.
coming up. Fail.
Oh no! Is that your third?
Second.
Second.
Okay.
Yeah.
The goose. Okay.
That's success.
Moonshine.
Okay.
Where do you roll for that?
Where am I?
Just click death save.
Yeah. Under you, like by your HP, I think.
Yeah. Where you count the failures, it says where the text that says death save, just click that.
I don't see when it just says successes, failures on mine. Anyway.
Yeah, there. Like click.
On the
there's
bottom.
Just underneath it says death saves, like the word stuff saves.
Oh, maybe I've got the font really big because so I can't read it. That's fine. I can do old school.
Okay, which takes Officer Kitty Cat. Really, this all comes down to you. If you're gonna come in there and take on 3 goblins by yourself, or if you're gonna get reinforcements.
There is no reinforcements. This was the entire kitty cat police.
Mm.
And now I must take responsibility and shoot these goblins.
Shoot these goblins.
Shoot this first.
I'm so dead.
Shoot the goblins.
You just killed me.
Yes! You can describe his death because there's no way he's making it past that.
He shoots him straight through the skull.
Hey, 1 down.
And he goes,
Surrender, criminals, or face the horrible death of my standard issue crossbow.
Intimidation?
There's
Intimidation?
Yeah, you can try. You got 2 left. All right. We'll do them at their turn, which is coming up anyways. 20. There's no chief boss. Goblin 1. Is he intimidated by the cute kitty cat?
with the crossbow.
He is not intimidated by the cute kitty cat with the crossbow. Goblin number 2. He is intimidated, but he's also he's going to be stunned. He's not going to run away. He's stunned. Dear. There's a new chief in town. As this goblin comes up, the one that isn't stunned, grabs the chieftain's crown of skulls that are mostly like little bird skulls because he's a goblin and doesn't kill anything too big. Puts it on his head and says, "I'm the boss now. Your skull will be added here." And he's gonna take his.
The goose honks in its death cramp.
He's going to come over. I don't think he can make it to you, but he's going to take single shot at you with a 14, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit you.
Misses.
Miss you. So now we
Get
got
your butt behind cover.
Jorg.
Dead.
Oh.
Jorg. Any final words for Jorg?
No, Jorg.
She was fun. I wish I had longer to play with her, but she went down the way she wanted to go down, fighting.
Fighting
running.
fellow goblins.
It's
Yeah.
been an honor serving with you.
The goose.
In the kitty cat police force.
Yeah.
14.
Hey, still good. Moonshine.
All right.
Oh no. 1 down. Officer Kitty Cat.
Squishy Scratch looks to this goblin coming towards him.
Says, stay where you are, criminal.
And he's gonna shoot at it with his standard issue.
Standard issue crossbow shot. Let's see it. You're looking for a 15.
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
15 damage.
Drive the new anointed chieftain's death.
He shoots him straight through the neck.
The last, okay, no, the one that was like holding out. He's like, no, I think I'm gonna leave. I surrender. I don't know. Bye. Okay.
Squeaky Scratch
Initiative.
will rush
Got,
forward.
Like 12 seconds.
Well, I have my dash again.
You get your
So
dash again, yes.
I'm just gonna go here and I'm gonna help Officer Moonshine.
Oh,
So what do I gotta do?
Madison.
I have
Oh, you have a potion?
a potion.
Then I will give her a potion of healing.
Okay.
So that's what, 2d4 plus 4?
4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yes, plus 2.
So 6.
6. Yeah, so when I get up,
Well-
I can,
Well, I have to do a death save
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's
This is the
one-
whole turn.
mhm.
Go for it, bud.
Oh, that's a failure.
Okay. I mean, as long as you didn't crit fail, you were going to be
Yeah,
okay.
no.
So,
I can
Officer
give him,
Moonshine.
I'll give the goose the last of my potions. And then I'll go, first I need to go looking for keys.
Good idea. Look for more clues.
More clues.
If we
this
can
one-
find out where the giant rat is, we can save the world.
That is true. You should see if you can find Jörg.
I will look for Jorg.
All right. So if I do an investigation, are there
Yes.
any keys?
Are there any keys on any of the goblin bodies? Oh, right. The chieftain, he said he had keys.
Mm-hmm.
He had on him grand total of 5 keys.
Are they nice
Lovely.
keys?
No, they are grimy and dirty, and yeah, they're not nice keys at all.
All keys are good keys. You should put on the crown, and you can be the king.
Oh, I've already put on the like. That's the first thing I did when I woke up. Put on the crown.
Officer King Goblin Goose, please secure the perimeter.
The goose will fly. Still, javelin still sticking out of him.
Still sticking
He'll
out.
fly up and like start doing like rounds. Like
There is definitely nobody. Nobody. Everyone has left. Everyone's like, no. They have.
I mean, that's
ruined
probably
this
a
whole
smart
thing.
decision.
Yep. Nobody has been brave enough to stick around and find out what is going on.
Fair.
You have yourselves a whole carnival or a whole festival to yourselves. Any final words that you would all like to say for your fallen friend?
Oh, do
Honk.
we find her?
Yeah, she's among the bodies
Behind the cart.
and the house.
Officer Green Goblin, you will always be remembered in one of the finest of the kitty cat voice.
One of the finest.
And he takes off his little fleece cap
Honk, honk,
and
honk,
puts it on his
honk.
chest.
Oh, that was a nice funeral. Thanks.
That is what we do. We protect the world.
I put one of the leaves I still have around my neck on. Covered in
I
goblin
say-
and goose blood.
Oh, I
Honk.
say, dearest Jörg, you are very lucky. This world is a horrible one, full of monsters and death. I am glad that you are no longer assaulted by such realities, the kind of place where you can't even go to a festival or get a key because you want one, and without being attacked by terrible goblin hordes.
Terrible.
Yes,
Point. There's a point.
these goblins are indeed terrible, and we all know that we must do. We must find the giant rat so that we can save the world from these evil goblins.
I just want you to know that, dearest Jörg, you always will be the 17 dancing queen, whatever that may mean.
Are you gonna go through my pockets and look for my house key?
Yes. And I will go through your pockets and check for keys.
Oh, poor York.
Do you have any keys?
She
Do
kind
you
of
have any
figured that's
keys?
how it would go down. To be honest.
So,
Do you
I-
have
I
any?
will-
Yeah. I'd have like house keys and keys to my like chest and stuff.
Garage.
Yeah.
These will be
Car
some of my
keys,
most treasured of all keys. I will bring them with me everywhere and never let them go. And if anyone tries to take them, I will kill them viciously. And
Aw.
I pat her head.
Are there any treats in her pockets?
I do not know. I only look for keys. I do not care for treats. But I suppose there's probably money and food around here somewhere. And we can just take it.
As soon as you say food, the goose is gonna go plunder the hot dog stand.
Yeah, there's no one watching the hot dog stand.
You just made him realize that.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go around and try to collect. any of
Everyone's
the
just gonna
money.
go around and pillage.
I'm just going to pillage.
Pillage.
And I'll
pillage,
say,
pillage.
this is the spoils of our victory, Officer Scritchy Scratch. This is how it works. This is how police are paid.
Scratchy Scratch goes, that seems to make sense to me, officer.
And then Scritchy Scratch will walk over to the ruins of the cart and like lay in them and start licking themselves.
There you go.
How much
And-
money and stuff do I get?
Roll me a d12.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Aw.
I actually know exactly how. Okay, you roll me a d12.
Oh, got a one.
What'd you get?
Just a one.
Just a one. Okay, so I'm sure with a one it'll still be something cool. But here we go. With a one, you find a single diamond earring, not a pair, just a single one, but it is worth 208 gold pieces. And so that's that. But I had notes here. There is prize money. There's prize money that was meant for all the different competitions. So for the winners, here we go. For the winners, there is going to be a +1 longbow, a +1 longsword, and a +1 armor that you find that was meant to be given to the winners, along with 850 gold pieces that were also meant for the winners of the competitions.
I'll take the gold. You guys can have all the good stuff that I can't use.
There you go.
And I'm just going to do that. Give them different armor and swords and whatnot.
The goose is just plundering food stands. He's not-
Food just the food stands, nothing else but the food stands. All right. That's about all I got for you all. Well, took that in a very weird direction that I did not expect.
This was so much fun.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Okay, so originally, because I had to like re-improvise everything, the goblins were the good guys. They were just here to try to like take down this like these are all nobles here, not all of them, but there's a lot of nobles here. There's being like snobby against goblins, so they were here to like take down the goblin nobility and like free their brethren from their oppression. But instead, you all just murdered them. So
What was the first one? Was it Jess attacking? Or was it the goose? I can't remember.
one of you just outright just started murdering. So
That was all. That was all for Squishy Scratch
Yeah.
when they said that I'm going to arrest you and then
Yeah.
attack them.
yes, which is fine. We got there eventually, but it was definitely not the way that I thought that was gonna go at all.
Oh
But
man,
that's fine. That's what this is for.
that was fun. Yeah, this was fun. So
I'm
Yes.
very sorry you died.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she had it was fun to play her and build her, so that was all right. Yes, so I guess now this is the last session on a Saturday until New Year's. No,
This is the last
wait,
session for
Tuesday. Sorry. Yes.
This is the last Tuesday session for a while because we won't be having one next week.
Yep.
Because I
Yeah,
am gonna be out
the
of
next one will
town
be on the 5th
on the 5th. Yeah, so until the new year.
Ooh.
with Pasta here.
Yeah, Pasta's gonna be
Nice.
with Micro the next time.
Now she can pick on you and.
Yeah.
Christy is going to be running a brilliant one shot on New Year's Eve, right?
Yep.
Is it? Yep.
Should
Wait,
be a
New
lot of
Year's
fun.
Eve?
New Year's Eve or is it
No,
the
no,
Saturday?
New Year's. Sorry, it's the night of New
New
Year's
Year's Day.
The
Yes.
eve
New
of
Year's Day.
Yeah, the 2nd.
Yes, the first.
No, the 1st.
The
The
end,
1st,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. After
My
you wake
fa-
up with
my
a
bad.
hangover. Yes.
Mhm.
or not.
I ain't going
Makeup.
anywhere.
Yeah.
The fuck do I care?
Yeah. COVID, right? But yeah, so but we'll have a few more streams and we'll be back with a regular schedule after the start of the new year. But until then, all that's left to be said is goodbye from me and goodbye from the gaming party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, party.
They did the bit.